And welcome everybody here. We are at Neville High School, Bill Ruppel Stadium. Your Tioga Indians taking on the Neville Tigers. I am Billy Fretch alongside my partner in crime right here, Mr. Chuck Perkins. He'll be doing everything behind the scenes, as all I do is just have to do most of the talking. Yeah, that's normally how it works right here. Look, we're over here at Bill Ruppel Stadium, and Chuck, we got to do a little tour of this facility before everybody. And when I tell you this is the closest thing you're going to get to a college atmosphere in high school sports than you could possibly get to, it is absolutely gorgeous. They were nice enough to give us the walk around. We've seen the soon-to-be elevator up there. They've got just production from left to right. This is a dream of Chuck's. If you guys know how technological he is,
wow,
to see everything that they have over there at Neville, it's got to get you pretty excited.
Dude, I'm telling you what, I was just baffled and floored. And like he said, we're going to start in the old part.
Yeah.
And then, we'd walk through the bottom. And just even from the beginning of seeing where the officials go, they walk into the old varsity locker room.
Right.
And there's all the stools set up. Every official chair has a drink, a chip, and a sweet candy of some sort.
Just really
sitting on the chair waiting for them. Now, I don't know if they, sent in their request prior to.
Yeah, some of them had Snicker bars, some of them didn't. So I think it did.
So we may have some celebrity officials tonight. I'm not sure. But, yeah, so we walked through there, saw the old part. Didn't get to go into the new one because the team was already in there for that one. But just looked at the locker room. The new field house that they have has a balcony, has like a little dining area underneath out here on the side, a little patio.
It almost looks like a restaurant just kind of sitting on the outside at like type of New Orleans French Quarter.
Right, very much so. And then you come around to the back of the end zone, and there's a cook shop. Yep. Not a cook shed, but a cook shop. And this thing is wide open. It has 3 or 4 grills and sinks and 3 fireplaces in each one. And they just can sit out there and eat and grill and cook and whatnot. That's on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then we walk our way up. And he said, well, let's go ahead and start at the top. And it's a brand new press box they built back there. They're having to put an elevator in it because of fire marshal regulations or ADA. And so they built this facility. Really and truly, it's on top of the stadium now. It's a whole new facility up there. And so the whole top floor is for production.
Yes.
And then you come down and you see
how excited he's getting, boys and girls. This you should have saw him in there just talking everything. I said, look, I'm just here to talk. That's all I do. I don't do technological stuff.
I feel sorry for Ben Arrington. That's all I can tell you, because I'm going back. We need to do this. But yeah, I'm all.
It's an absolute. I'm telling you, and they've been so hospitable. The way that they didn't have to do what they did today,
they did not,
and just took out of their way to allow us to go in and out of all these facilities and just see. And they were super gracious, and we appreciate the whole crew over there on the Neville Tiger side, because this possibly could be the last time we see Neville.
Right.
They move it up to 5A next year, but got a big matchup tonight. It is senior night.
And before you get into that, just want to give a quick shout out Shelby Stewart, who is the director of everything over there of Neville Tiger Network. He's the one that set it up. I talked to him, got a good contact from Doug, and just wonderful. He came and saw our setup.
Yep.
Actually felt like he was kind of blown away just by one part of it, which is, hey, which is nice, because you're always looking to learn something from somebody else, regardless if you've got the best of the best or if you've got what we have, the poor man's version of everything. So, but anyway, go ahead, Bill. I just want to give that a shout out to Stuart Shelby.
You make it look great. I can tell you that. I mean, the setup you have, when people come to home games at Tioga, they ask a lot of questions like how good and how nice your setup is.
Well, we need to go to the other camera if we're going to make it look good.
Yeah, this is just a whole different atmosphere, of course, and this is what, but again, big matchup tonight here at Neville. This is senior night for Neville, as they're announcing all that stuff tonight. Both of these teams come in 7-1 records. Of course, your Tioga Indians' only loss was to a great Gina club that's still undefeated. And likewise for this Neville team, their only loss is against Ruston, who's an undefeated
7-0.
number 2 team in the state in there. So it's just 2 really good teams. Tioga has always fallen on the bad end of this little match. It's not really a rivalry, but being in district play here, and maybe tonight's the night that we can do a little something. We've got, we've got a squad that's some very, very skilled players. Tioga's playing really good right now, and of course, this is where the time that you try to punch this Neville team in the mouth as early as you can, because that's normally what they do. And this team's going to see a lot of different looks with a lot of players.
And here's a statistic to go along with what you're saying. 2010 was the last time that Neville lost a district game. So they have won 53 district games in a row. So obviously they're looking to make it 54. We're looking to stop that.
In that streak, yes. Big matchup here tonight again. 3 games left here in the season, in the regular season here. Of course, here tonight at Bill Ruppel Stadium here against Neville. Then we follow up back at the reservation next week. We're going to play a good Peabody Warhorse team.
Yes.
And then we finish the season in Dry Prong at Grant High School. We're going to finish the regular season, and then we'll find out about seedings and everything for a playoff. So big game for PowerPoints on both sides here tonight. Neville needs the PowerPoints. We need the PowerPoints to start getting a win. Would really boost us. We're sitting at number 7 right now. Neville sitting at number 2 in their area. So, again, this is very important ball game. Had a few little things here. We found out a pregame that Travis Adams will not be with us tonight. He's here at the ballpark, of course. He's at the field.
Yes.
He's down on the field, but
Won't
he's
be
not
in
dressed
uniform.
out. He will not. He has an ankle injury, so we'll be losing our starting running back.
Foot
but
injury,
hey,
really. Foot injury,
foot bones connected to the ankle.
Yeah, there we go.
But again, next man up mentality has been what Tioga had. We got Kenny Ponche and Bates right behind him, so that's not going to be a problem. Kenny has done a great job wherever we've needed him, whether it be safety spot or running back spot. Kenny, and of course with Case having the matchup he had last week, he's a threat now to run the ball a good bit as well. As we get ready here, we are just about 8.5 minutes before kickoff here. So we'll come back. Remember, after the end of every game, we're going to announce our Southern Air Cool play of the game, as well as on Sunday nights at Coach Speak at Quibido's, we'll announce our player of the week, our Quibido's player of the week. So you're going to see sponsors rolling on the top of your TV screen or your phone screen right there all night long. We cannot do what we do without our sponsors. We extremely appreciate, there you go, appreciate all of our sponsors. And again, if you're not a sponsor and you want to be a sponsor either this year or next year, please contact me. Let me know. We can get this working for you. We need sponsors. And when we see a school like we see that we're playing at tonight, the reason that they can do what they can do with all the, it's just you and I.
Yes.
It's me and Chuck on this broadcast here for Tioga. When I tell you there's at least 35 people over there doing production for Neville, and they can't do that. They don't do it for free.
No.
You know what I mean?
Nope.
We do this because we love to do it. Don't get me wrong. We're not trying to retire after this.
No.
We say that. We love to do this. I love Tioga through and through. Of course, Coach Perkins here loves Tioga through and through. But sponsors kind of help things and makes the production even better. So if you ever know anybody that wants to do it, please just let us know. We're not beggars. We're not going to ask for anything. We want the local businesses to get the publicity and the advertisement that they need here, and we appreciate the ones that have really stepped up for us this year. Yes,
we do, and like you said, there's a lot of cost involved that makes this happen. Not just equipment costs, because they think, well, once you have the stuff, what are the costs? Well, we have a lot of subscriptions and a lot of different things in order to make it happen. And if you are someone that is teetering, or somebody that is thinking about it, in the past, we have covered over 200 games a year.
Yes.
And that was like with 1 or 2 or maybe 3 football teams. We have 5 this year, 5 football teams. And who knows how many more, like basketball, softball, baseball, and other events that we cover. And as a sponsor, you get to be – your message gets to get out in front of everybody.
And how fitting
and
is this
shows.
Is right here. I just got a text from our friend, our PA announcer, of course, our junior high softball coach, basketball coach, Coach Holly Pace.
Yes.
They're in Panama right now at a restaurant or bar, and they got it up on the TV in Panama City. Yes. So thank you, Coach Pace, and everybody that's watching. We appreciate you very, very much. Yeah, I wish I could be there with you and have a drink for me while we're doing it here. We're getting ready for kickoff. We're going to take a break. We're going to come right back and get ready for your Tioga Indians taking on the Neville Tigers. We'll be right back on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. And you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Bill Rupel Stadium here in Monroe, Louisiana at Neville High School here as you get ready to see your Tioga Indians getting to come out of the east end zone, I believe. And here they come, white on white with the red lettering is your Tioga Indians. 7-1 here, 1-0 in district play. Tioga trying to make a name for themselves tonight here against this really, really good Neville team. Super excited about seeing what we're going to see here tonight in Monroe, Louisiana. Easy little trip up here to Monroe, north on 165. And super, super excited here. You can see the facilities that they have here. You can see the big scoreboard up here.
Big Jumbotron back there.
Jumbotron here, and then you'll hear the band for Neville will be behind that end zone as well, which I love that about that. That kind of gets everything pumped up here as the Tioga fans making their way in as well. And, you know, Neville's going to pack the house. And, again, they're going to have a senior night, so you'll see that at halftime a little bit. They have some pregame stuff as well as the Tioga Indians and Neville Tigers get ready for the coin toss. Of course, Jacorian Norris and Gunnar Delaney are your Tioga Indian captains. For the Neville Tigers, we have Breland Robinson, 0, and number 17, that is Sutton Lewis for the Neville Tigers here. What a night for football, boys and girls. This is going to be quite a show here tonight. We're super excited, and you can hear it. They even got mics rolling here for the coin toss.
Tioga called the toss. Let's see what name looks
to be like they won, yeah. And let's see what Tioga has elected to do as we get ready for kickoff here. A little over 2 minutes here. Tioga and Neville. Here we go. White hat is fixing to give us the rule. Tioga has won it, and they've elected to kick. So they're deferring to the second half. So Neville will be receiving the ball here to open up the ball game here.
That was number 0 and number 17 out there for Neville. I don't know if you got those on there.
I did. I called out the names. Yep. And Gunnar Delaney and, of course, Jacorian for your Tioga Indians. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, football fans of all ages, it is game time for your Tioga Indians. 7-1 ball game here. Each team 7-1 going into this ball game. Second district game for your Tioga Indians. And should be a absolute great night of football. No chance of bad weather or anything coming in tonight. No. And so this should be a fun night of football for you Tioga fans.
Game time temperature is 77 right now.
And we're going to have a prayer and national anthem. We're going to pause here and let you hear.
Amen. And now, for our national anthem, the Neville High School marching band.
right, great job by the Neville Tiger Band here. We're just about underway here at Bill Ruppel Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time
7-1 Neville against your Tioga Indians, also coming in at 7-1 as you see the officials in midfield here praying here. Love to see that.
Look at that skyscape,
Yeah,
Bill. I mean, it's the beautiful colors up there on that sunset.
Absolutely beautiful, and you're getting a good view of that Neville side area there, of course, that we were talking about a little bit pregame here. Two teams coming in here with very, very good records, very high expectations, and one of these teams will be coming away with another district win. High probability, not saying for sure, but it's a high probability one of these two teams will be your district champion.
Yes.
Again, Tioga trying to take those reins from Neville, who's had it the last few years, but this is Neville's last year. They will be moving up to 5A next year, so there'll be some re-conferencing, re-districts going, and it should be a fun night. Tioga kicking right to left on your screen. Tioga wearing the white jerseys, white pants with red lettering. Neville flipping it up on here. Black pants, black jerseys, white lettering, gold on the pants. And we are about underway here. What a night of football as Ethan Bridges with the kickoff. And he's going to kick it deep. Caught at the 10-yard line. Going to cut to the outside. That is number 4.
Brought
down immediately. That's Caleb Vaughn, though.
About the 26-yard line.
Yeah, the 26. So a good stop right there by the special teams for Tioga. And out comes the defense, who has led the way this year in the state of Louisiana with turnovers. Has done a phenomenal job all season long on creating turnovers and getting touchdowns from that. This is going to be a big matchup here. This is a very, very big and very deep Neville Tigers team. They have 100 on the roster.
Wow.
100 players on the roster. That's not including your JV and your freshmen. So number 12 for that is Amon Fuller is the quarterback. That's going to be the option. He's going to pitch it out to the outside and hit immediately. Pick up only of a couple of yards here. So good job by the Tioga defense of holding true on that option. Amon Fuller is the quarterback for, again, that is your senior quarterback for Neville. As a couple more, Jalen Nichols is the running back. That you're going to be hearing a lot of Fuller and Nichols tonight on this Neville team. You got a couple of other guys that will mix in. Number 15, John Sampagnero will come in a little bit at quarterback as well. Man in motion, man in shotgun is Fuller. He's going to hand it off to Nichols to the left side. Nichols cuts back, but then there's a host of Tioga here, and that's going to be 3rd and about 2 here. So good job, maybe 3. Good job right there by the Tioga defense getting penetration here against a pretty good and pretty stout Neville Tigers team. But, hey, this Tioga team ain't no slouch either. They're going to hand it off right up to Nichols, up to the gut. He's going to fall forward and going to get enough for the first down. That's going to be a Neville Tiger first down.
That was a quick turnaround by him.
Yeah, quick snap right there, trying to get Tioga out of place here. And look, they going right back at it again. It's going to be hurry up all night long. Fuller in the shotgun. He's throwing a little pass to the outside. That's number 14. He's going to be hit, but going to pick up about 6 yards. So the quick pace, the tempo is very, very fast, as you're not going to get a lot of substitutions if you're Tioga. Of course, now that a substitution comes in for Neville, Tioga has that opportunity to sub if they want. Everybody back at full strength. Karlinski Lloyd back this week, as well as Max Cadmus on the top of your screen. Fuller looks at the play here. Nichols to his left. 2 receivers up top of your screen. 1 receiver near side. Man in motion is number 4. He's going to run behind. They're going to hand it off to Nichols up the gut, but there's Tioga. That's Jaden Padgett and a host of Tioga. A.J. Adams as well in on the tackle, and great job by Jaden, number 57, of getting a huge hit. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 2 yards. Maybe give it, 2 yards. And again, now they're going to take their time a little bit here. Again, Tioga won the opening toss here, elected to defer to give Neville the ball first. Tioga will get it in the second half. Trying to get a big stop here as Neville's trying to get close to midfield for a first down. Here is Fuller in the shotgun. 2 receivers, man in motion is number 4. That is Vaughn. They're going to do a quick pass and a good tackle, but I think that's going to be just short. Yeah, they're going to give him a great spot. I don't think they've picked up any yards on that play. So that's going to bring up 4th and 2 now. And out comes number 8. Out comes number 4. That's Wade and Yep, Jalen Nichols is still in the ball game. So is Fuller. So 4th down and about 2, and they're going to go for it here. Watch the hard count if you're Tioga. 1 receiver each side here for Neville. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Nichols. He's going to go to the outside, but just breaks 1 tackle and gets just enough for the first down here. Almost had him in the backfield. Was number 17, Josh Lloyd, but just could not wrap him up, so that's a Neville first down. And 8 minutes, 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Tioga yet to get the ball on offense. Neville, you know, is methodically moving down, kind of like a Tioga pace, how we normally do things here. 3 receivers now on the right side. There's that screen pass again, and get it. That looks to be,
it was forward.
Yeah,
was
just
forward.
just enough, but very close. I love that Jacorian went ahead and picked it up just in case.
Yep.
But it was an incomplete pass, so it's going to bring up 2nd now and 10. And again, that same 3 receiver set here for Neville on the right side. The tight end seems to be on the left side here, and that is Thomas Campbell on the left side of the offensive line here. Nichols is to the left of Fuller in the shotgun. Number 88 goes in motion. There's that little quick pass to number 88. He cuts back up the middle and hit hard by a Tioga defender. That is number 5. That is Caleb Andrus.
Wow.
Yeah, Caleb is with a big hit here. We thought there's a chance Caleb might not play tonight, but he was out there and he made a big stop. That's going to bring up 3rd and short now for Neville.
And Coach Cook did say last night there'll be some game time decisions made, and that must have been one of them.
Here we go. Is everybody getting ready we appreciate everybody watching. We got people from Hesmer, Panama. We got them everywhere here. Thank you so much for watching here. Share and like as Neville here, 3rd and short. Neville's dropping back to throw. Oh, come on, Caleb. Just over the middle to the tight end. And he's still on his feet and finally drugged down. Big hit right there by Jacorian with the shoulder. That's going to be enough for a Neville first down here. Yeah, again, you can lower the shoulder, but you got to wrap him up when you do it.
Make an attempt.
Yep, and that's going to be a Neville first down. Thought we might have been able to have him on the top of the screen here and hit the quarterback, but just out of the reach. But Neville's going to get a first down here. Ball spotted exactly at the 30-yard line. 7 minutes, 24 seconds left here in this opening quarter. Neville has taken the ball, has the full clock so far. Nobody has really done nothing big plays. There's a little flip again to number 4. That could be a holding call, but what a tackle by Josh Lloyd. My goodness, great penetration right there by a host of Tioga defenders, especially Caleb Andrus. But Josh Lloyd makes him pay right there. And a loss of a yard or so. That's going to bring up
instant replay. Go ahead.
Yeah, look, you can see it right here. You're going to have help. I believe Caleb Andrus was the first man there to kind of put a little, so you could, or excuse me, that was Gunnar Delaney, forcing him to the outside, and then Josh Lloyd did what he did to make a big stop and a loss of about a yard. So 2nd and 11 now for Neville. Fuller is the quarterback. Nichols is the man to his right. They're going to hand it off to Nichols to the right side. There's Josh Lloyd again pushing him back. And Josh Lloyd has got something tonight. He's feeling it. Josh is, him and Caleb Andrus are making a tackle. That's Gunnar Delaney. Jacorian Norris got in a little bit of that. Max Catmus on it as well. And just a big stop here to bring up 3rd now. Only pickup of about 1 yard on that play. So 3rd and 10.
Lloyd again on the stop.
Again, so far, no big plays given up. Just kind of 5, 6 yards here at a time. Watch for the tight end over the middle as well, and that's going to be a timeout here for Neville here.
Right.
So Tioga doing a really good job. Nothing going over the top. Not giving up big chunk yardage as well. Just got to get them in 3rd and long, and we finally have on this particular play right here. So far, everything else has been 3rd and short, and they've been able to get the first down. But Tioga's defense looking pretty good early on.
Yes, they are, and a good showing, like you said. It kind of was concerned with the pomp and circumstance of senior night, of them coming out and warming up, and then having to get off the field for 6:30, and maybe a little bit of a cool down period. But Coach Cook, I talked to him earlier, and he said, they'll just stay in the end zone maybe and just keep warming up, keep stretching. So they didn't have that lengthy. I mean, you look at it, it's about 30 minutes downtime. Could be cool the muscles down. So did a good job, looks like.
Absolutely. 3rd and long now for your Tioga defense here against this Neville Tigers offense. Josh Lloyd so far has been everywhere on this side of the field. Fuller in the shotgun. Man in motion, that's number 19. That is Hanlon. And they're looking to throw. There's that screen pass to the tight end, but man, that could have been a holding, but I don't see a flag. And they're going to be just short of a first down here, but I seen some they wasn't letting Max, I believe, or even Josh Lloyd get to the ball here. So that's going to bring up, 4th and about 2.5. And it looks like Neville offense is going to stay on the field. So again, 3rd and long. They pick up 8 yards. And now it brings up 4th and short here with 5 minutes and 47 seconds left on the clock. Tioga defense has been on the field this entire quarter thus far, has not even had a chance to get the ball. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off to number 9 to the outside. I think he's hit behind the line. I don't know if he got it. We're going to see ball spotted right at the sticks. I think they're going to give him right at the sticks. We're waiting on the official call. That looks like a Neville first down. There it is, right at the sticks. So first down, Neville. Ball spotted exactly at the 20-yard line. 5 minutes, 36 seconds left in the first quarter already. And Tioga's offense is yet to even step on the field. So you got to think at this point, Chuck, if you can get keep them to only a field goal, that's a huge win for this Tioga defense.
Indeed, and I'm sure that's what Neville wants to do, is keep their offense, the Tioga offense, off the field.
Here we go, 2 receivers near side. He's going to roll out to the right side. He's looking to throw, and he's going to be hit. Finally, Adams, and I believe that Caleb A.J. Adams and Caleb Andrus with the sack. Big play right there, and that goes to great coverage down the field. You're going to see your DBs all over these receivers for Neville, and that's Caleb Andrus is going to be the first one. He's going to fake the handoff, roll out to the right side, and there is A.J. and Caleb right there just to eat him up, and both of them with a great job there to force a huge loss. So second down now and about 17. Yeah, he's looking to throw to that left side. Watch that tight end. That's going to be number 19. Good job there by Host. And he squirts through just to get a couple of extra yards. That's number 9. That's Christian Isles and Max Katniss on that side to make the tackle.
Still behind the sticks.
Yep, going to still only get a couple of yards here. So it's going to bring up 3rd now and about 12. So good job so far by the defense. They're trying to do some misdirection here. They're going to roll out sometimes to that left side and let that little tight end come back over. And so far, Tioga has not been fooled. They have picked up first downs, but nothing really big over the middle or over the top. So here we go, 3rd and about 13 for Neville. He's looking to throw. He drops back here. He's going to throw it, and in and out of the hands of number 19 for Neville. And that, again, is Bradley Hanlon, the senior wide receiver who's going to Colin. And that's going to bring up a 4th and long, and out comes the field goal unit. So great job by the Tioga defense. It's going to bring up the kicker. Let me try to get his name and number here. Number 17. Nope. Give me just a second. I will find the kicker. I believe it's Sergio Alive. Is number 47. I'm sorry, number 47. That's Jake Deal. Jake Deal in the kick. And Jake's up. Kick is good. So a great job by the Tioga defense. That's a win if you're Tioga. All that, that time spent running the ball, passing the ball, and the Tioga defense only gives up the field goal. So while we're going to take a break, we'll be right back here. 3-0 Neville. Tioga finally gets the ball here in just a second. We're on 446 Sports, home of your Tioga Indians.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Bill Ruppel Stadium here at Neville High School in Monroe, Louisiana. Neville on top of Tioga 3-0. Tioga offense finally getting a chance to get the ball here with the kickoff by Jake Deal. If you saw pregame, you got to see those shirts that we had on.
Yes.
Thank you so much to Polo and Plaids. Michelle LaCour and the crew over there, they do a phenomenal job. Please go see them for anything you need. As Deal boots it, looks like it's going to go to Jacorian at the 10-yard here. Jacorian's going to drop. And there's a host of Neville. Still Jacorian still on his feet, cutting back all the way. And finally drug down. A good pickup as a little skirmish going on. I don't think it was anything personal. I think they were just trying to get away from, as
and I think they thought the ball come loose and they were going after the ball, but he was already down.
So again, stay tuned. At the end of this ball game, we will have our Southern Air Cool play of the game, and of course, we have, you'll see all of our sponsors in that top right corner of your screen here, and thank everybody. On the bottom of your screen, we're going to have our Saddler's Towing ticker.
Scrolling ticker.
Scrolling ticker. We're just going to say ticker. It's so hard to say that.
No, that's the whole
Scrolling
idea.
Ticker. As Case Malone is your quarterback, sophomore. Kenny Ponche. Oh, look at that jump, baby. Hard count right off the bat here. Let's see if that's going to be against Neville, and it should. Yes, it is. For a 5-yard. Good job, Case Malone.
Get those free 5.
And you're going to see a lot of the guys that you
free
see.
Free 5.
Yep. You're going to see a lot of guys that you see on the defensive side tonight. You're going to see on the offensive side tonight. This is a huge game. Kenny Ponche is going to come up and be the starting running back here. You got 2 receivers on your near side. That is Josh Lloyd and Kervin Johnson. 2 receivers on your far side. That is Jacorian Norris, and the tight end / Mr. Multi-Purpose guy, Ryan Reeves, is on the right. He's in that slot. So Case in the shotgun. He's looking to throw and throws it to Josh. Josh trying to beat that tackle. Cannot do it, but it will be a pickup of about 3 yards.
Tigers.
Good tackle by number 17 for Neville.
That number 17 Tigers sunk his claws into Josh's. That's 17 on 17, as a matter of fact. Just realized that.
You've been waiting on the whole game.
Sunk his claws in his hips and just held on and drug him down.
The Tioga offense trying to get the play here. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 3-0 Neville on top of Tioga. Tioga finally getting the ball here. Case Malone in the shotgun. Hard count again, checks the play, comes back. Kenny Ponche is to his left. Case takes the snap. He hands it off to Kenny. Kenny trying to break tackle, falls forward, picks up a couple yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd. And is that going to be enough? I think that might be enough to move the chains. It's going to be right at the sticks.
Yep, they're moving it.
So that's a Tioga first down.
Portier.
Yeah,
that's for North Louisiana folks.
It's Ponche.
Bless his heart.
Ponche, we're going to go with that.
Yes.
That's the proper way to announce that.
He tried.
Hey, I don't care what they call him, as long as he keeps getting first down.
Thank you.
1 receiver at the top of your screen. That is Kervin Johnson. 2 receivers at the near side. That is Jacorian and Josh Lloyd. Ryan Reeves is in that fullback spot. They're going to hand it off to Ponche. Ponche does not get anywhere.
Yeah.
Big stop right there. That's going to pick up not even a half yard. We're going to say that's right back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now for Tioga.
Yeah, you could see that the Neville Tiger defense kind of read into that one, and they just flooded that box.
Big ball game here. Both of these teams coming in 7-1 here. Neville 2-0 in district. Tioga 1-0 so far. Coming off a big win against Grant last week was these Neville Tigers. All right, we got 2 receivers each side here. Ponche is now to the right of Case Malone, your sophomore quarterback. Case drops back, looking to throw. He's got pressure. Thrown high in and out of the hands of Kervin Johnson. Incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down now in about 11. And look, you hear the tombstone 3rd down in the graphics out there on the Jumbotron. An absolutely beautiful night of football. 1:21 seconds left here in the first quarter here. Nice little breeze blowing here.
Make some last-minute adjustments here.
Not as many people on that Neville side as I expected to be.
I agree.
It's kind of shocking not to see that many people over there. All right, we're getting ready for 3rd and long here for your Tioga Indians. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line, should I say. 3 receivers on the right side. Case is looking to throw, and there's that hot read. And
that was tipped, it looked like, because it came out wobbly.
Riccardi did not bite on the hot read. A lot of times when that blitz is on that coming, you just got to get rid of it. And out comes the punt team and Ryan Reeves for the Tioga Indians.
Brings up fourth down for Tioga.
4th and 11 now for Tioga. Again, let's try to flip field position. Is that our
At their own 36-yard line.
Tioga punting the ball here. One receiver back for Neville. That looks to be number 29, Jakeem Reitzel. There's the snap. Reeves with the punt. Pretty good kick right there. A fair catch. Ball's bottom, but he's going to fall right on top of it here. But a good kick by Ryan Reeves. So with 1 minute, 3 seconds left here in the opening quarter, Tioga trails 3-0 against Neville on 446 Sports. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for Neville. Fuller is going to hand it off to number 31. And good cutback, but there's another Tioga defender right there, A.J. Adams, to make that tackle. That's going to be a pretty good pickup, though, of, yeah, it's going to move the sticks. That's a pickup of 10 yards, so Neville gets a first down on their first offensive play of this drive.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Their second drive. You're right.
First offensive play. There you go.
First
Trying
play,
to correct
second.
me.
I'm sorry.
Correct me.
I'm sorry.
There's that mute button. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Neville on top 3-0 over your Tioga Indians. 2 receivers top of your screen, 1 receiver near side here. I formation. Man in motion is going to come back to the back, and they're going to hand it off. And he cuts back to the left side, and my goodness, beat push to the outside. 31's going all the way to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Neville.
Wow.
And it looked to be, they thought that there might be a holding down here right around the 45-yard line, but there was no flag. I didn't see the holding. I just seen the player fall to the ground. So a big, big touchdown run by Neville there. That's number 31. That is, I don't want to call out the wrong name, Jachoin White. We're just going to say White.
Okay.
Because I don't know how to pronounce that. J-C-H-I-O-N-E. Jashawn. We'll say Jashawn. Yeah, Jashawn White.
There we go.
A good run for a touchdown here. Here's that
swinging gate.
Yeah, here's that swinging gate. We've only seen that once this year, and it didn't work out for the offensive team.
What was strange is last year I saw it a couple of times.
Jake Deal up with the extra point, and it is good. So touchdown, Neville. Extra point good. 10-0 with 11 seconds here in the first quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on 446 Sports, home of your Tioga Indians.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, everybody. Here, 65-yard rushing touchdown by Jay White for Neville brings the score to 10-0 here with 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. We do know that there are some internet issues. We're working them out. We appreciate everybody staying tuned, trying to get everything fixed here as Jake Deal gets ready to kick off. And there's the onside kick. I think they got it. Yeah, that's going to be a Neville onside. Everybody backed up, and Neville just took it up. That's just not attacking on that front side. And Coach Cook talking to the officials here. They're talking about something, see if it went the full amount here while they touch it. But I believe it went 10 yards.
Yeah.
It just seemed to,
yeah.
See, it seemed to be that whole front side of Tioga just backed up instead of falling on it.
It'll be Neville football.
Yep, Neville's football here. So onside kick by Neville. Caught
Successful.
Tioga off guard. The Neville offense comes back out here. So far, this Tioga defense has been on the field the entire ball game, it feels like. Fuller is your quarterback. One receiver top, two receivers near side. Man in motion, that's number 4. That's Vaughn, excuse me. They're throwing over the middle. He's wide open, number 19. And just trying to see, that's Karlinski Lloyd on that side here. And if that ball's not underthrown, that's a touchdown. That's going to be the end of the first quarter here.
Yeah, if he didn't leave that one up a little bit, that little hang time to give Karlinski to get back there to defending, you're right. That'd have been a
big play right there by Neville. That's going to be it for the end of the first quarter. Neville on top of Tioga, 10-0 here. We'll be right back after a break.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Welcome back, everybody, here to the start of the second quarter. Tioga trails 10-0. Neville moving the ball here after the big pass to number 19. That is Bradley Hannon. And Tioga just kind of got beat over the top. Bad throw by Neville's quarterback, or that should have been a touchdown. Had to come back and get it and gave Karlinski a bit of time to make the tackle. So ball is spotted, I believe, at the 19-yard line. Fuller is the quarterback for Neville here as we get ready to start the second quarter. 13-0 Menard on top. We got a 15-0 Ash and 14-7 Caldwell on top of Buckeye right now so far. We'll try to keep you updated as often as we can on those games.
Tiger quarterback, class.
And we're doing a photo op right here for one of the, again, part of this Neville broadcast that they have. Of course, they do commercials as well, and they got some, they're honoring some former Nevilles and Kia Sparks over there. So we appreciate everybody for watching on our feed. We thank you as we get ready for the kickoff, the start of the second quarter of football here at Neville. Bill Ruppel Stadium. And wanted to make sure I said that right. It's not Ruppel.
Not Ruppel.
Ruppel. I had to even write that down in my notes.
You had to correct me because I was thinking Flintstones.
Yeah.
Barney Ruppel.
As there we go. We're finally getting that clock rolling here by the white hat. Fuller is the quarterback. It looks to be Jalen Nichols, number 9, is the running back to the right side. Receiver on each side. Of course, there's your tight end, number 87. They're going to throw it to Nichols, and he's just coasted to the outside, cuts back, and Jacorian with a big tackle. Jacorian Norris, your senior leader on the safety there, with a tackle that's going to be a pickup of about 5-6 yards, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 4. 10-0 Neville on top of Tioga. They get the big run and then onside kick it. They're going to be a throw out to the left side. That's number 14. Jacorian, a great job of getting there and staying true. And only a pickup of maybe a half a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 now, as Neville's trying to add to their 10-0 lead here early in the second quarter. 11 minutes, 20 seconds left here in this opening half. 22-0 now, Ash on top of Pineville at Pineville High School.
DC Bill Bates.
DC Bill Bates Stadium.
And that's 2 of our broadcast groups over there amongst one another.
Fuller calling for the ball. He's going to hand it off to Nichols to the outside. Nichols trying to beat a host of Tioga defenders and finally does, but that's going to be enough for a first down, and that's going to be a first down goal to go for Neville. Ball spotted at the 1 yard line. Good job of the read option right there. Fuller reads it the whole way. Go ahead and hands it off to Nichols and picks up the first down. So this goal line defense of Tioga needs to come up with a big stop here. Fuller hands it off to Nichols, cuts back to the right side, gets across the line. Touchdown, Neville. That is Nichols with a big touchdown. And that is now a 16-0 Neville lead with the extra point pending. As a couple of the Indians kind of breathing a little hard out there as they out comes number 15 now.
Yeah, the swinging gate's closing.
Yep. And there comes Deal back into the ballgame, number 47, Jake Deal.
10 seconds left on the game, not game clock.
There we go. There's up the kick. It's up, and it is good. So with 10 minutes, 26 seconds left here in the second quarter, 17-0 Neville on top of Tioga. We'll be right back after one of our sponsors. Welcome back, everybody, here to Bill Ruppel Stadium here in Monroe, Louisiana. Neville taking on your Tioga Indians. Neville on top, 17-0 here with 10 minutes, 26 seconds left here in the second quarter. Tioga offense has only gotten the ball one time, got a couple of first downs and then stalled and punted, and then we've had a couple of touchdowns, a onside kick by Neville recovered, and I bet that front line is ready for that onside kick now. As here comes Jake Deal, and he's going to boot it deep, and that's going to be towards Jacoria Norris at the 5 yard line. Jacoria is going to run cut back left side and cannot beat a host of Neville defenders, but he is going to get the ball all the way to about the 23. We're going to keep it here as well. Stay tuned at the end of the ball game here. We're going to give you our Southern Air cool play of the game.
Yep.
And
indeed.
Sunday nights, every Sunday night at 5 p.m. live at Quibido's Coach Speak. And that's where all the play-by-play guys, and of course Chuck Perkins here will be behind the camera. We do our weekly show, talk about everything from all 5 of our games, kind of and then we have a player of the week from each school as well. And just a good time. I don't know about y'all watching it, but I enjoy being a part of that show. It's a lot of fun to talk football with a lot of other football guys.
And to be completely transparent with everything, it is live, but Quibido's is closed. They serve lunch from 11 to 3, and it's actually a great thing to come out for lunch. But once they close is when we come in and take it. Go ahead, Bill.
Case Malone in the shotgun. Low snap.
Oh, goodness.
Going to be picked up by Ponche and then hit immediately here, just enough to be able to keep that. Again, I was trying to rush it. Play clock was dwindling down, and it looked like Case turned his head, and then out came the ball. So that's a huge loss for Tioga, and it's going to bring up ball spotted all the way back to the 15-yard line. So 2nd and 20 now for the Tioga offense.
It looked like a bit of a low snap also, which probably played out well because if it would have been a little bit higher, it might have scooted back a little bit further and gave that Neville defense time to get back there to get it.
Case Malone is your quarterback. Kenny Ponche to the right side, receiver on each side. And there's a snap. Case looking to throw, and he does. That's Kewan Kyle, and it's in and out of the hands of Kewan Kyle.
Goodness.
And just, you can't look to run the ball, young man, until you catch it. They're going just a big drop right there by Kewan Kyle. And it's going to bring up 3rd and long now for Tioga. And your offense has got to get some momentum going here. Your defense has been on the field pretty much this entire game. You got to have some time, give these young men some breathers. So 3rd and 20 now. Got to get something down the field if you're Case Malone. 2 receivers now each side. There is
they're backing up in its own coverage.
Kyle, yep, Ryan Reeves looks like Riccardi and Jacorian. All right, Case looking to throw. He's having to step up, but then he's hit by number 94. He had nowhere to go on that play. Nowhere to go on that play.
Kind of stepped right into his arms.
Yep, that's number 94. That's Jaden Webb, the senior defensive lineman. And out comes the punt team now for Tioga. 17-0. Neville on top of Tioga here in the second quarter with 9 minutes, 5 seconds left here. Tioga will get the ball at the start of the second half. Appreciate everybody watching here on our feed. Again, please go and like and subscribe on there. It does not cost you a penny. If you hit that bell, it'll let you know every time we have any type of ball game or coaches show or anything like that. It'll keep you updated here as Ryan Reeves is deep into the end zone of Neville. Pretty good snap right there. Ryan with a pretty good boot. See if we can get a Tioga roll. No, they get a Neville roll. Ball drops all the way back. It lands at the 32 and down at the 25. So we're going to take a quick break while they do here. 17-0. Neville on top of Tioga here in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me Kimberly Harrell.
Welcome back, everybody. Here, Neville now backup quarterback into the ball game, and they're going to hand it off. Nope, they're going to keep it. He's going to roll out to the right side, number 15, and waits on the wide receiver just to get out there, and he cuts back to the left side, and that's going to be a touchdown, Neville. That's a new quarterback. That's Sam Pagnaro, I apologize here. That's a little different name, and he throws a good little pass right there to Caleb Vaughn for the touchdown, and Caleb Vaughn does the rest, and that's another Neville touchdown.
Great way to stretch them out there. The quarterback keeping it and running over to the side, trying to get get Tioga to bite on hit the possible RPO.
Yeah, he's either going to run it or throw it. I mean, you try to do. That's going to be a bad flop, and that's going to be a no good extra point there for the Neville Tigers. So 23-0. We'll keep it here with 8 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the opening half. Neville on top, 23-0, and this Tioga offense has only had one first down, and it's been 3 and out that last series. So it's the conversion no good. So they will kick it off here to Tioga. Again, had a onside kick earlier that took a possession away from Tioga. Bad snap on the first play of the last Tioga offensive drive, and it just kind of put a stall on it. Right, anytime that first down, you're having to do that. It's just it's tough to even get any type of momentum going. They still should be kicking the ball off.
The way they're talking, it might be a penalty. I just don't see any flags.
Yep. We're going to try to get our. They're talking to the white hat right here. See what the actual play call is. I never saw a flag on the ground. We'll give you the update as soon as we find out. They're going to talk to Coach Cook right now. 23-0, Neville now on top of Tioga. Big matchup here of district teams. I can't say rivals because it's not a big rivalry, but
so it looks like they're going back out for another attempt at it.
We're not near the officials. We're on the opposite side of the officials tonight, so we don't know what the actual call was. They never really gave a call.
Yeah. And being on this side, you can't see any hand motions real well at all.
Yep.
But
so again, out comes number 47, Jake Deal, the kicker, who's 2 for 2 so far tonight.
Here we go.
So if it's against Neville, I wonder if it was a pre-snap because Tioga would have deferred that if they could.
Yeah.
There's the kick. It's up. And it is good.
Must have been like an illegal motion or something.
It had to be a pre-snap penalty. 24-0 now, Neville on top of Tioga as the team gets ready here. We'll leave it here as well. 24-0 here with 8 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the second quarter. Appreciate everybody watching at home, those who could not make it. Thank you for watching here on Facebook or on our YouTube channel. Again, please hit like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps us out tremendously. We appreciate it. We want to make sure that we keep having Tioga games here for you. Again, our umbrella, 446 Sports, we have Tioga, Ash, Pineville, Menard, and Buckeye. We do every game, home, away, and playoffs. So every time you can hit, somebody can share and subscribe, that just helps us out tremendously in getting more exposure for 446 Sports.
Billy, I remember last year we were just hoping to get to 100.
Yep.
Or 2 years ago may have been, I don't know, but just recently we were hoping to get to 100, and then the big push was, can we get to 1,000?
Yep.
And last time I checked, we're like at 1.3 or 1.35K, so we're at 1,350.
Let's get 2K.
Subscribers.
Let's get 2,000. It's Jake Deal. That's going to be number 7. Excuse me. That is Sergio Leave going to kick that one. And that's Jacorian. He's going to try to run it all the way. Jacorian breaks one. Jacorian to the left side. He almost gets tackled by one of his own players. Jacorian all the way down to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jacorian Norris.
That's a way to get a spark back.
A 100-yard touchdown return by Jacorian. Into the I'm telling you, he was tiptoeing at the line.
I was going to say, technically it had to be 99.
Right, 99,
but yeah.
And you could see it when he caught it. He was right at the end zone.
Let's see.
And we didn't get that far, but what a job. Almost gets tackled by one of his own blockers, Kewan
He
Kyle.
pushed him down out of his way.
Great job right there by Jacorian Norris, who always seems to make a big play. We're going to give him the 99-yard touchdown return. We got an injured player for Neville here. We'll keep it here. Of course, we won't show that. What a great job. What a spark plug by Jacorian. And he seems to have done it pretty much, Chuck, all year long.
What were we talking about on the way down?
We talked about a lot, buddy.
A lot of stuff. But I said one of the things that I would love to see is a good defensive score, right?
Right.
And there's that one.
You said you wanted to see a couple of offense, a couple of defense, and just a good night. Yes.
So they're already on my good side. We're getting there.
Yep, Jacorian Norris does it again. That is his third return for a touchdown. He had about 7, but a couple of them been called back, not to mention he's had a bunch of interception returns for touchdowns again. And what a young man, that just an absolutely electric when the ball is in his hands. And if you're Tioga, it doesn't matter how you do it, offensively, defensively, or whatever, you got to let Jacorian touch the ball.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just a likable guy. I hate that what happened last week, that he got thrown out early in the game. That, like talked about, it all got changed around. Some things were decided. Overturned. And so he's able to play, obviously, and thankfully. We like to see him out there making these plays because he is definitely a playmaker.
Absolutely. Thank God that the Neville player was able to walk off on his own. That young man hopefully is okay as Tioga gets ready to kick the extra point. That is Ethan Bridges. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So Tioga is on the board here with 8 minutes and 3 seconds. Neville 24, Tioga 7. We're going to be right back. Welcome back, everybody, here to Bill Ruppel Stadium here in Monroe, Louisiana, at Neville High School. Jacorian Norris, 99-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Gets Tioga on the board, 24 now to 7. And again, 8 minutes, 3 seconds left here in the second quarter. Tioga will receive the ball, start the third quarter. But Tioga wants to try to get a big stop right here and get the ball back here as Ethan Bridges kicking the ball off at the 40. Good boot right there all the way down to the 4. Number 8 for Neville is going to cut back into the middle. And then there is Tioga to bring him down at we're going to say 34, 35. They're going to give him the 35-yard line.
Got another player down there.
Another Neville injury, and I see Tioga was down, but he seems to be okay. That's number 80 for Neville. I hope that young man, Eli Day, is okay.
There's your instant replay. I don't know if you'll see what caused the injury or not. I just started thinking about that. No, he was already down. Oh, there's a helmet come off from number 21, Kenny Ponche.
And hopefully that young man is okay, as out come the athletic trainers as everybody takes a knee. Appreciate everybody watching. We thank you. Let us know where you're at, where you're located, who you're cheering for.
Yes.
If you got a family member that is on this Tioga Indians team, we love to hear the feedback. And again, we think we fixed the glitches. Again, we are only as good as the internet allow us to be, boys and girls. We try to make sure that it is the best possible broadcast that we can possibly get. But things do arise sometimes. Nothing's perfect. So we appreciate it very, very much that you guys are watching. Stay tuned in again. Every Thursday night, we have the Reservation Roundup live at Quibido's, where Coach Kevin Cook talks to me about a couple weeks, last week's game, the upcoming week's game, and just some things about Tioga football. And we have
players on there as well. You usually bring in a position coach and get to talk to some players and bring some things in. So I really enjoyed our homecoming edition that we did, because you got to bring in different cheer organizations to it. And just to say one other thing about the technology, my favorite thing about technology is either your best friend or it's your worst enemy.
Absolutely. And so far, we've been blessed.
Yes.
You've done a phenomenal job all season long of keeping things rolling, and it's been really, really good. We'll let Chuck tell you a little bit about, we're going to have a special edition of the Reservation Roundup on senior night, right?
Oh, no 2 weeks after that.
At Grant. We play Grant on Thursday night to finish the season, so that means we're going to move that coaches show, and we'll let Chuck tell you a little bit about that.
So it falls on, like I said, the game is Thursday night, so we have to move. Obviously, can't have the coaches show and the game on the same night, so we moved it to Tuesday. So, and if you think about that week, it's not next week, but the week after. If you think about that, it is Halloween night.
Yes.
And so we are actually going to move that one instead of Quibido's, and Quibido's has given us their graces for this, and we thank them for that. And they are very community-oriented people. We're going to be on the grounds of Tioga High School for the trunk or treat.
Yeah, live. A little special edition here. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Sam Pingaro to the right side. There's that little pitch to the outside. Caleb Andrews misses the tackle, and so does the outside. And that's going to be all the way down to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Neville. And that play has twice now gave a lot of problems to this Tioga defense. That's, again, number 31, Jay White, with another 65-yard touchdown run.
Goodness.
That's his second one of this half here. And that play has given Tioga fits so far. And that's his second 65-yarder. And that's going to put 30-7 now. Neville on top of Tioga, swinging gates, getting ready here. I want to say this young man's name, Sam Pregame.
Sound like what he said over the PA.
That's what he said.
Try to give it a little more PA mic.
Jake Deal with the extra point here for Neville. Here comes the snap. And the kick is blocked. And so good job right there. It looked to be Kenny Ponche. I don't know if we were able to get an instant play on that. Yeah, it looked like Kenny Ponche at the top of your screen, I believe, was able to get through here. We're going to see. And there's a snap. Kenny with a great jump. Yeah, it was actually Kenny on the bottom of your screen. Yeah. Kenny Ponche was the one that blocked, but he came from the bottom of our screen. So Kenny Ponche, good job right there blocking that extra point. 30-7 now. Neville on top of Tioga here with 7 minutes, 38 seconds left here in the first half. Very, very fast first quarter. A little bit slower.
Uncharacteristic of what we're used to having.
A little bit slower second quarter here at Neville High School. As they get ready to kick off here. Gunnar Delaney's mama and papa watching from Sulphur. Appreciate it. Look, Ryan Reeves got a few fans going for him.
Be ready for another onside kick. I doubt they will, but you never know with this Neville group.
You got Christian Isles up there, of course, for Tioga. Kentavious Bates as well on that side. A.J. Adams and Elliot Frugier as well. Here comes the kick. And that's a good kick right there. And that's going to be to Jacorian again.
In the end zone, though.
But he stepped into the end zone, and that's what, like that first time he ran it back, I'm telling you, he was tiptoeing on the tulips, baby, and tried to make sure he could get a return. He wants to return every one that he can. We'll leave it here. 30-7, Neville on top of Tioga right here. The offense finally getting another chance to get the ball and try to make something happen. They've only had one first down thus far, Chuck, as the offense on that opening drive. And it's kind of a couple of bad snaps, and then the onside kick took a possession away from us. And that Neville defense is pretty fresh.
They really are, and rightfully so. So, you know, it kind of plays into their hand that, hey, if we can keep that Indian offense off, we can maybe wear out that defense a little bit.
Two receivers each side. Kenny Ponche is the running back for Tioga. Ryan Reeves and Jacorian Norris at near side. I believe that's Riccardi and Josh Lloyd at the top of your screen. Case hands it off to Ponche. Ponche just head down immediately. I seen there was a little bit of running room on the right side, but did not have time to cut to that side. And Neville with a big stop of maybe a pickup of about a yard. Going to bring up 2nd and 9 now for Tioga. 7 minutes, 21 seconds left here in the opening half here. 30-7, Tioga trails Neville here at Bill Ruppel Stadium. And again, Case Malone in the shotgun with Ponche to the right. Same exact formation for Tioga. Two receivers each side, hard count. It looks like they jumped, but man, I mean, nope, I guess they didn't cross the line of scrimmage.
There's
Case
three
is
of them
going to keep it himself here, but he has nowhere to go.
None.
Nowhere. Just that interior for Neville just jumped straight into the Tioga. Just got a good push, and Case Malone had nowhere to go.
He just like opened the gates and flood. I mean, it's like turn the handle on the faucet, and it's just wide open.
Yep. So here comes 3rd down and 10 now for Tioga. Cannot get this ball moving. It's over here spotted on the 20-yard line.
Tioga plays from their own 20-yard line.
Again, Riccardi now at the bottom of your screen. It looks like Josh Lloyd, Jacorian Norris, and Ryan Reeves all at the top of your screen. Love to see something happen to Josh or Jacorian or on that top right there and let them beat. There's a blitz and just thrown in nowhere because it's a full-out blitz and it did not get picked up. They had number 17 untouched, and Case just has to get rid of it to not take the sack, and that's going to bring out the punt team. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the first half. 30-7. Neville on top of Tioga. Ryan Reeves and the punt team coming out right now. Again, still not a first down, and just a full-out blitz. And they sent one too many players, and that means normally if one's untouched, I mean somebody's wide open, but when you don't have time to even throw it, you know, it's hard to do it. So Ryan Reeves again with the punt. High snap, but was able to get it off just in time. And here's a Tioga bounce here all the way down now.
Good roll.
Yeah, rolled about 25 more extra yards. So
38.
Ball is going to be spotted right at the 38. 30-7, Tioga trails Neville here with 5 minutes and 52 seconds. We'll be right back after a sponsor commercial.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Fuller back in at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to number 29 to the right side, and finally gets hit out of bounds by Jacorian Norris, and he's chatting a little bit to that Neville's sideline. And big hit right there, but that's going to be just short. That's a 9-yard carry. And you're going to bring up 2nd and 1 now for Neville.
2nd down and 1.
Big tackle out of bounds right there by Jacorian. Here's that defense in front. Fuller is the quarterback. Plenty of time. and finally going to be hit. That should be enough. Yes, a big tackle for Tioga. That's what we want to see, a little bit of pressure.
68 there for Tioga.
That's 64. That's Jaden Hager.
68.
No, excuse me, 68. That's Preston Ivy. I'm sorry, Preston. Don't want to not call the right one.
He just crawled up on that tiger like a tiger, I tell you what.
Preston Ivy with a big sack. And that's going to bring up 3rd down now and long. And that's exactly what you need from his Tioga defense.
Brought him down quicker than a tomahawk chop.
You just got all kind of sayings tonight, don't you?
I'm trying.
Here's that Neville offense. Fuller looking to throw. Number 19 in that soft spot. And overthrown, thank goodness. But he was wide open. And there's another mix-up again. I mean, Karlinski was within about 5 yards of him. But if they throw it in his hands, that's a big chunk first down right there. But out comes the punt team. Something we got to get fixed here and over the middle. That number 19 is finding that little soft spot in the zone.
Jake Deal in.
21-14 Caldwell on top of Buckeye.
Buckeye, there you go. The other B word.
There's a good punt right there to Jacorian. Jacorian catches it and hit immediately at the 5-yard line. They should give him forward progress right at the 15.
It does.
Not the 55, the 15-yard line. And out comes the Tioga offense. 4 minutes, 42 seconds left here in the second quarter. 30-7. Tioga defense finally gets a stop. That's the first time that Neville has punted tonight. And so we got to make them pay right here and try to get a 2-for-1.
And I'm wondering if Coach Pace is still watching it on the big screen. If they kept it up here, that is just awesome.
Yeah,
I'm still just thrilled about that one.
If you are watching it, send me a text if you don't mind. Let me know. 43-0. Ash on top of Pineville right now.
I'll update that ticker here in just a second.
1st and 10.
And 30-7.
43-0.
43-0. Ash on top of Pineville.
You know what that means, Billy?
Running clock.
The clock has begun to run.
Yep. And we got a timeout, Tioga.
That was terrible English, but that's why I teach math.
That's right. Nobody expects it. We'll keep it here as well.
Timeout.
30-7. Tioga trails Neville here at Bill Ruppel Stadium. Senior night for Neville. We appreciate everybody for watching and tuning in here.
It's been a defensive battle for the Indians here, but it's not been the defensive battle that they're used to having. So they're getting defensively grilled right now because of having to be on the field for so long. Our offense should be fresh, but we have guys that are playing on both sides, and so that just wears you down. And I believe that plays into the hand of what Neville probably had. If we knew their keys to the game, I would think that's what Neville had in store, is to keep that defense out there as long as possible.
Absolutely, and that's what's given up a couple of the big long plays. These Tioga defenders are exhausted. So hopefully this Tioga offense can get some momentum going down here, especially going into the half. Here is Case Malone. Man in motion is Josh Lloyd. They're going to hand it off to him, and there's a Neville defender right in his face. And misblock, it seems to be on the right side. And again, you got to give him a little bit of running room to make a play, no matter how good you are. And we know how good Josh is at making people miss tackles. When you grab the ball and getting hit immediately, it's tough to make anything going. So
might have to check those guys like they do in baseball for some rosin on their gloves, because they like just sticking to them, or maybe they have Spider-Man gloves on.
They're getting a great push off the interior line right here, that defensive line at Neville. 3 receivers near side, 1 at the top of your screen. Case Malone in the shotgun. He's looking back to throw, and right over the middle, and
with somebody on him.
And there's a flag coming in from the side judge.
He had his arms all around him.
That looks to be pass interference. Again, that would be the first penalty, I think, tonight on Neville.
I believe so.
Looked like we had a man down the field a little bit open as well, but Case was trying to throw that to Ryan Reeves, the tight end. That's going to be pass interference against Neville. And we'll take it. Absolutely take it.
They're going to result in a first down?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think it's only a
it's going to result. He's passed
it. I thought we were 2nd and 11. So
I did too.
Apologize. Yep, that's a 10-yard penalty, so that's a 15-yarder. All right, here we go. That's a first down Tioga here now. One receiver near side, one receiver at the top of your screen. Kenny Ponche shifts over to the right of Case Malone. Case looking to throw. There's a blitz again right over the middle. Ryan Reeves almost intercepted by number 6. And good coverage right there by Tytron Handley, the defensive back going to Southern.
Yeah, and just slightly underthrown, but enough so he couldn't make a play on it, but just slightly underthrown where he got his hands on it.
Not a lot of separation right there by the receivers for Tioga, and that just tells you how good these DBs are for Neville. Yep. 2nd and 10 now. Ball spotted at the 20, we're going to say the 29-yard line. Jacorian near side here. Josh Lloyd at the top of the screen. They're going to fake it to Ponche. That's going to be Case. Case hit immediately by number 21, and that's Vincent Butcher, the senior linebacker, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long now for Tioga.
You saw Case kind of jab it in there and pull it right back, and the Neville Tigers are just right there watching that play really good. So
yeah, it's going to be very, very hard to, and lack for a better word, out-physical this Neville team. They are very big, they're very strong, and they're very deep. So they can bring in fresh legs, fresh arm, everything. And Tioga, of course, plays a lot of both sides of the ball.
Iron Man ball.
Yep, so 2 on each side here.
Switches
3rd and long for Tioga. And they're bringing the house. And there's a catch by Ryan Reeves right at the
sticks. I think he's going to be.
Oh, yeah, bring them chains over, baby. Good job.
I think they're marking him short.
I think they're going to give him just a hair short. I don't know. Let me get an instant replay on that, huh? I don't know if we can get to that or not. What a catch by Ryan Reeves, man. Look at this. Boom, and then he was touched. That's pretty close.
Yeah, he was.
All right, let's do the tush push right here. It's going to bring up 4th and 1.
The T formation.
Yeah, there you go.
The T formation. That's what Coach Cook called that. And let's see what's going to happen here.
Nope. We're going to keep
I might try to throw that hard count.
Yeah. Here we go. 4th and a half a yard for Tioga. And they're going to hand it off to Ponche.
And he's got it.
Hit and still on his feet and fall forward for a big Tioga first down. Kenny Ponche. First down. Tioga ball is going to be spotted at the 45-yard line. Moved him, Chains. 1 minute, 57 seconds left here. We got a man down for Neville. So we're going to take a quick break here with 1 minute, 56 seconds left here in the opening half. 30-7, Tioga trails Neville. We'll be right back.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
Welcome back, everybody, here. 30-7. Neville on top of Tioga here with 1 minute, 56 seconds left here in the first half. Tioga will get the ball back at the second half, but Tioga trying to make something happen here at the end of the second quarter here. First down, Tioga ball spotted at the 45-yard line here. 2 receivers at the far side, 2 receivers near side. Case Malone in the shotgun with Kenny Ponche to his left. Case looking to throw to that left side. He's going to tuck it, and there's number 94 again, and you can't pump fake against this Neville team. You're going to get beat every time.
Yeah, they're collapsing that pocket, and Case is stepping up in it like he should to try to make a play, but our offensive line just not able to withstand keeping them at bay just long enough for Case to make a throw.
Kewan Kyle going to come off the screen. It looks like we're going to have a timeout. Neville's calling a timeout here. We're going to leave it here as well. 30-7, Neville on top of Tioga here just before the half.
A minute 28 left. That's right.
And just a lot of kind of broken plays, broken tackles, but great play calling by this Neville Tigers team. The 2 runs of 65 yards by White were just awesome plays, and Tioga didn't have didn't have anything to do could not get to the outside. Last score that we checked with the Menard Eagles beating Rose Pine 13-0. And, of course, Ash on top of Pineville 42-0. Buckeyes trailing. Who were they trailing to? Let me see.
Caldwell.
Here. Caldwell was up. We drove right by Caldwell.
We did. Drove through there.
Yeah, it's their homecoming night, too. I read that on the sign out there. So
wow.
As here comes that Neville defense. 2nd and 17 for Tioga offense. That's the big sack by number 94 for Jaden Webb for Neville. So here we go. That same formation again here. 2 receivers each side. Kenny Ponche now on the left side of Case Malone. Case looking to throw. There's a 4-man, and that ball is going to be tipped. And off the edge by number 26. That's Jaden Reed. And just untouched all the way. Case wasn't able to get anything through that window. Side. Yep. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. Thank goodness it was not intercepted.
Right. If that other defender right there on the line would have been a little bit of awareness that that ball was in the air, he could turn around and made a play on it.
Yep. 3rd and 16 now for Tioga here. Ball spotted still at the 39-yard line. 3 receivers on the left side. That's Kervin Johnson into the ball game now for Tioga. 4 men coming, and Case is done. I mean, that's number 99, untouched. I mean, he just seen Brody Watley just came in here, and that's going to be a timeout Neville because they want the ball back with time with 1:13. And now that young man came from the bottom of your screen and just beat his offensive lineman, and just Case Malone had absolutely no time to throw the ball.
Yes, it appears that our offensive line seems to be a little bit outmatched.
Yep.
By that Neville defense, but both of those are very fresh. So that Neville defense is very fresh because they didn't spend much time on it, and you know they're hungry. Maybe they just held out a few extra portions for them in their pregame meal to make sure they were just as hungry.
Well, I promise you, this Tioga team will make some type of adjustment here at half and try to get some help on these 2 edges because these 2 edge rushers are wreaking quite a bit of havoc right now on this Tioga offense. So out comes Ryan Reeves and the punt team. With 1:13 left here, trailing 30-7 against this Neville Tiger team.
It's number 20, is it 20?
29.
29,
yep,
it's on the 30-yard line back
there.
here.
That is Jakeem Reitzel, the sophomore running back.
Snap is good. Kick is up.
He got it off. They brought the house. We're lucky to get a Tioga bounce here. There it is. And very blessed to have they brought the entire house on that one here. So it's going to be Neville ball with 58 seconds here. We're going to leave it here as well. 30-7, Neville on top of Tioga. Tioga will get the ball back to start the second half. And you'll see some festivities here at halftime. It is senior night here at Neville. They had a little program right before the ball game kicked off.
We will run commercials, so just so you know ahead of time, we'll run commercials. I'll come back and I'll actually have other scores from around the state be put up there with some of our sponsors flashing off in the side as well.
Absolutely. Here comes Neville. That is Fuller back into the ball game, and he looks to throw. And good job with number 4 just breaking tackles. Almost hit in the backfield by Max Katniss, but was able to shake it there. And that's going to be a pickup of about 2 yards.
Fuller's pass.
Here we go. Fuller in the shotgun. 3 receivers near side. Fuller's looking to throw, getting a little heat on him, but just
steps up and runs.
Yeah, steps and takes off, and still on his feet. And finally, Lloyd is going to bring him down. A flag flies all the way from the 20-yard line here. And we're going to see, hopefully that's maybe a block in the back or something that will benefit Tioga. I'm not sure. Came from the bottom left of your screen, and he just chunked it like a Frisbee. Whoever that was that threw, that's going to be holding against Neville. Whoever threw that, I guarantee you played baseball. I mean, that dude, he flung that thing 30 yards. And so bring it on back there, boys.
One of them good old flickers that's flicked it way out there.
He slung that thing. So it's going to bring up second down now. And so, of course, it's going to go from where it happened there. So it's going to bring up second down and, 3 yards now.
Yep.
And Coach Ivy trying to figure out what's going on here. I see him down there hollering. Here we go, ball spotted at the 50-yard line. 23 seconds left here in the half. And he steps up into the pocket, throwing deep. And Jacorian, Karlinski.
Oh, goodness.
And Jacorian's getting in his face.
I was right there
picked
for
off
it.
by Jacorian.
Goodness.
But you can't fault Karlinski in that. You cannot fault him. His job is to knock it down.
Yeah.
I'd rather him see that than that Neville receiver jump up and take it.
Oh,
and
still got it.
Hey,
I know what's going on there.
Jacorian's upset, but you got to do what you got to do to knock that ball down. So good job, Karlinski Lloyd, right there on knocking it down. I guarantee you that is not a problem at all. 13 seconds left in. You can imagine they're going to throw it again here. And Tioga defenders run into each other. Number 19 wide open over the middle. And a great tackle by Josh
Look
Lloyd.
at a pitchback
by the tight end. And Jacorian does the shoulder again. Karlinski knocks him out of bounds. And that's going to be the end of the half. What a smart play by Neville, though, to almost get the touchdown here. But Karlinski Lloyd with the touchdown-saving tackle to have the clock end right there, and good heads-up play right there by Neville.
Goodness.
So what an exciting way to end the first half. 30-7 Neville on top of Tioga here, and there's going to be some adjustments made, I imagine, on both sides of the ball for Tioga, but a fun game thus far. I'm going to tell you now, it's been fun calling it. It's not on the Tioga side, but Tioga definitely ain't giving up. So we're going to take a break. It is halftime here, 30-7. Neville on top of Tioga on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investment.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may
welcome back, everybody, as we get ready to kick off the second half here on 446 Sports, home of your Tioga Indians. I am Billy French, your voice of the Tioga Indians, alongside my partner in crime, Mr. Chuck Perkins, producing the entire show and adding a little bit of flavor into the color commentary.
Had a few little rhyming words.
Yeah, 30-7. Neville right now on top of your Tioga Indians here. About a minute, 10 seconds before we get ready for kickoff here in the third quarter. Tioga will receive the football here to start the third. Senior night here at Bill Ruppel Stadium here in Monroe, Louisiana, Neville High School. And Neville has lived up to the hype, knowing how good they were and how big these guys are, and just fantastic play calling as well. And that's where we're at tonight, 30-7 here. A couple of big rushing touchdowns for Jay White, 265-yarders, matter of fact. Nice little touchdown reception by Mr. Vaughn, and then a 2-yard rushing touchdown by Nichols, and a field goal by Deal gets them to 30. Of course, they had a couple of missed extra points and everything there. Tioga, the 7 points we got was a 99-yard return touchdown by who? Jacorian Norris. It seemed to have a little spark plug. Of course, then we turn around and we give up that big play to get them a touchdown. But Tioga trying to make something happen here to start this third quarter here, 30-7. And you can see people starting to finally get off the field here as they had a nice little program by the Neville Band. And here comes your Tioga Indians coming into frame right here to your right-hand side. Getting ready for kickoff here, 30-7 here on 446 Sports, as Case Malone and the offense hopefully plan to get a little momentum and keep this Neville defense on the field a little bit.
Right.
Like Neville kept our Tioga defense on the field almost that entire first half.
Yes, and that's definitely that would be a great page to turn, or close that book on the first half, and let's go ahead and open up a new one and have a different plan that says, Neville, now you're going to stay on the field, and let's see how you handle it.
Absolutely. Of course, Tioga gets after the field goal, which was about a 7.5-minute drive by Neville. Tioga stops him, gets a field goal, and Tioga gets a first down on the first play, and then it kind of went stalemate, and then Neville scores that big long touchdown, and what do? They onside kick it, get it right back, do it again. So here goes Neville getting ready for the kickoff in the third quarter, and that's going to be a pooch kick right at Josh Lloyd. Josh is going to pick it up and run to the left side, and dodges one man, still trying to get back into the up front here, and not a bad return if you're Tioga. That's going to be spotted just right at the 25-yard line. And he kicked a line drive right at Josh Lloyd.
Smart kick. I mean, I have to give him that. That's a A+ on the design of that. Just a line drive to maybe cause it to be fumbled down and then get down there to make it.
Well, the main objective on that, I can guarantee you, was by the coaching staff, says do not kick it to number one.
Yeah, he can't have it again.
No, don't let him touch it. It is all. And now Tioga's, what we got to do as Tioga Indian fans and Tioga is hope that Jacorian Norris can touch the ball here on offense and make some type of big play.
Get some time for Case to make a throw back there. Hold those walls of that pocket just a little bit longer without holding and causing penalties, but give him a little bit of time to make the play.
Here we go. Man in motion is Josh Lloyd. Jacorian Norris is going to bump out to the left side. There's going to be a rollout and just underthrown. That was going to be a first down. Yeah, that was going to be Ryan Reeves. If you're going to throw across your body, that's the side. If you're going to roll to your right-handed, that's where you want to be. Yeah. But just underthrew it a little bit, but Ryan Reeves was wide open. I like that already. Remember we were talking about the adjustments we need to make?
Yep.
He can't stay in the pocket. They're just going to outmatch us. They're just so much stronger and bigger than we are. But you can get us to roll out. We're going to get a little protection. If you notice, Ryan Reeves was on that side. And so you're going to allow everybody to just roll out on that right side. It's going to get a little bit of help. So,
and put them in that pocket. If they're going to collapse the pocket, leave them in that balloon.
Two receivers each side. They're going to fake the handoff to Ponche. Case Malone's going to keep it himself, run up the gut, pick up about 3 yards, 2-3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 now for the Tioga offense.
I like that play call because that's keeping them honest to see if they were going to make an adjustment for the rollout.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. And welcome back, everybody, here. Case Malone rolls out to the right side and has a wide open receiver, Ryan Reeves, but tipped right before it gets to Reeves, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So Ryan's punting the ball here on 4th down. And it's going to take a Neville bounce and go back across the 50. And so Neville's going to be in Tioga territory right off the bat here. So Tioga's offense stalls on the first possession of the third quarter. And a couple of drop passes and just out of the reach. But I do like the adjustment that they're making right now on rolling Case Malone out. I think that's going to help out tremendously. Appreciate everybody that's watching. I know we're having a couple of issues here and there, but for the most part, everything's running pretty good. 30-7, Neville on top of Tioga here. And going to bring in the other quarterback. It looks to be Sampignaro, the senior quarterback, number 15 for Neville, who seems to be more of the running quarterback from what we are. Yep, yeah, he's going to do a lot of that. So he's in the shotgun. He hands it off right up the gut, and just a missed tackle by Gunner. Well, I say missed tackle. He couldn't quite wrap up. Gunner
that was Caleb.
Caleb made the tackle, but Gunner couldn't quite wrap him up in the backfield. And that's going to bring up 2nd down, pickup of about 5 yards.
Yeah, Caleb grabbed a hold of him and put his brakes on and had to skid a little bit, but he did finally bring him down there.
2nd and 5 now for Neville. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line of Tioga. Sampignaro is the quarterback, number 31 again. That is, let me get his name. That is Jay White. Again, he's the one that had the 2 big runs to the outside. And Caleb Andrus makes a great tackle right there. He was trying to break around to the outside yet again. And that young man's got some speed around the corner. That's going to pick up of no gain, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Nice move in tracking there by Caleb Andrews to bring him down. That was a phenomenal play.
Here goes this Tioga defense trying to make something happen here. Max Catman's coming down at the bottom of your screen right here. Karlinski Lloyd at the top. Josh Lloyd and Jacorian Norris are your 2 safeties here. Get ready for Champion.
10 on the play clock.
I'd like to see Champion make a big sack right here, number 18 at the bottom of your screen. They're going to hand it off right up the gut, and there it is, baby.
Wow.
Host of Tioga defenders led by Elliot Frugier, number 46. And that should bring up 4th and long, and let's see what Neville decides to do right here. Kind of 4-down territory.
Yes.
Yeah, Elliot Frugier got a great push off right there, number 46. Buys his time, boom, boom, stop, and boom. Had also some help there by A.J. Adams at the bottom there. He's kind of tripping him up. So A.J. and Frugier. How you like that? A.J. and Frugier with the tackle. We're going to call that,
You're a poet and didn't know it.
Hey, man, I made it rhyme every time. Here we go. Neville going for it here on 4th down. Trips to the left here.
6.
And there's the quarterback running, and he's going to throw it. And did he get his feet in?
They're calling it. Looks like they did. Yep.
What a play right there. Just rolled out to the right. Of course,
and moves the sticks. Yep.
And that quarterback seems Sampignaro. He can run the ball, so you gotta make sure that you keep him honest as well.
Yes.
And a good little pass onto the outside. That's a Neville 1st down. That is again multiple times tonight on 4th down and 5 or 4th and 3. Neville's been able to get that 1st down.
Honoring that play, that run and that pass rather. You got to honor the pass first before you commit. So, yeah.
Yep. 1st down, Neville here. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line.
Or I should say honor the run first, and then
Sampignaro's going to hand the ball off. No, he's going to keep it. And there's that little thing. He's telling me, don't throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. You've seen the wide receiver looking at him, telling him, don't throw it to me. I don't want it. I'm right here, and they're about to hit me. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now.
That was Jacorian that laid that hit.
And so 30-7, Tioga trails Neville here. 7 minutes, 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the second, I say it's the second string quarterback. It's been
his alternate.
Yeah, they've been alternating pretty much all night. And
dual threat. How about that? Dual threat.
This is more of your running quarterback.
2nd down and 10, Neville.
Here we go. 2nd and 10 for Neville here. 2 receivers near side, one at the top of your screen. Tight end in there helping to block. He's going over the top. And that could be Josh Lloyd intercepted, but not quite overthrown. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. And someone, as Caleb Andrus, pops up here with a pad hanging out on the shoulder. He's going to get. I'm telling you, I don't see. Do you see a flag? I don't see a flag with the white hats looking like there is. Nope, we're good. Been a pretty clean game thus far. I will say that. Not too many flags tonight here at Neville High School, Bill Ruppel Stadium. 3rd and long now for Neville.
The University of Neville, or the JUCO
Neville
of
U. Neville U. Here we go. Quarterback. He's going to try to step up into the pocket. And they're trying to get tripped up and just keeps breaking tackles, this young man. He does not go down. And that's going to be enough for a huge Neville first down. And he doesn't have the size, but he's agile. So quick on moving his feet. And I think they're going to keep the clock running, they said. Yeah, he didn't quite get out of bounds, but that's a first down.
A little scampery little fella.
Yeah. One of them little, they call them scrappy players.
Scrappy.
Hey, boo-boo. So here we go. Sam Pignaro is the quarterback for Neville, number 15. Receiver each side. Tight end, number 87. Watch him over the middle.
You're lined up right there behind the back.
Oh, he's going to stay in there to block. Oh, that could be, good job right there, Josh Lloyd. Or is that, no, I apologize. That is Max Cadmus. Great job, Max.
See that again.
Yeah, just seeing the play, reading it, and not worrying about trying to get an interception. Let's just knock it down and live to play another game. Max reads the quarterback, sees it, knocks it away. Beautiful job, Max, number 13. Maximus Cadmus, which the PA announcer is trying to have a hard time saying his name.
Yes. Rightfully so.
They butchered Kenny Ponche all night.
Pontier.
Yep, here we go to the left side. Tioga there. And
nice
what a tackle.
takedown.
Trying to get that as champion. Well, he heard me saying it a little while ago. We hadn't called his name much tonight. And that young man can play.
See if we get a time for a quick instant replay on that. Yep. On your BU design.
And made sure that nobody else, he didn't need any help. He said, I got this one by myself. 3rd down and goal here for Neville.
Sir Javian, that's his name. Sir Javian champion.
Sir Javian. Ball spotted at the 11-yard line.
Sir Javian.
Neville looking to throw. He steps up and throws. And
oh, he does.
There
what
we go.
A catch. Oh, my.
If you got a replay on that, I'd like to play that back here. And the reason I want to see this. Watch what Max, number 13, does. He knows he's a defenseless, so he's not going to hit the guy, if we can see it over there. Max was on his knee, but because of what happened last week, I think there's a reason that Max does not lay that shoulder and hit that young man because of a defensive. And what happens, a tip ball, and he ends up catching it for a touchdown.
Fingertip grab was really nice.
You can't win on that.
No.
You hit him, it's going to be a defenseless receiver again.
And I believe it come January, I believe there's going to be some talk and some look at these rules and make some possible changes.
Absolutely. I hope so. I really do hope so. Deal with the extra point, and it is good. So 37-7 now. Neville on top of Tioga. We're going to take a break on 446 Sports.
After try is good.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. And you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Welcome back, everybody, here at Neville High School. 6 minutes and 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Neville on top of Tioga, 37-7, as Tioga is trying to make something happen here as they'll be getting the ball back kicked. Again, there's going to be a boot. That looks to be Riccardi. Going to catch that ball at the 10-yard line. Bradley Riccardi is going to try to break a tackle, does make some spin, and he gets hit immediately, but should be ball spotted about the 31-yard line. So good return right there by Bradley Riccardi. Looked like that one hurt a little bit. You can tell he's shaking it off here. And the offense, again, last series that they had, a lot of rollouts, which I like. I think that's going to be the play against this really, really big interior front by Neville. And we just had a couple of drops that kind of hurt us on that last drive.
Yes, we did. And see, this offense has shown a lot of promise in that first series come out. Had some mishaps, obviously, but see what they can get going here.
And here we go. 2 receivers at the top. That is Jacorian and Josh Lloyd. Bottom of your screen is Kervin Johnson. Ryan Reeves is in that fullback / tight end spot. Low snap, going to hand off to Kenny Ponche, but number 94 is there on. As soon as he's handed the ball, 94 is on him, and it's only going to be a pickup of about 2 yards.
Yeah, just kind of grabbed a hold of his shoulder pads there and just was riding him.
Yep. That's just, 94 is in the backfield immediately off the snap of the ball, just getting untouched. And there he's being touched. He's just mauling over that Tioga offensive line. Watch 94 on the top of your screen on the right end spot here. He's just beating his man, and that's why I think Ryan Reeves is on that side trying to give it a little help. There's a rollout by right there, Malone, and that's going to be caught by Josh Lloyd. Josh Lloyd gets hit but stands up, and that's going to be a Tioga first down, and there is that rollout creating space by your wide receivers, giving them time to even get open. You're going to see he's going to roll out to his left side, but right there, Josh Lloyd wide open, throws his shoulder down, knocks the DB down, and keeps going forward. And that's going to get you kind of pumped up for, all your players. And that's just a huge lick and a great job by Josh Lloyd. Again, the problem has been Case Malone's 3-step drop. As soon as that 3rd step's planted, he's already being hit. Yeah. By rolling him out like this is why receivers are allowed to get open a little bit and make something happen. There's that formation trips now, Ryan Reeves. They're going to hand it off to Ponche. He just runs right into the back of his offensive line.
Well, they've got him all stood up right there.
That's going to be pickup of a half a yard maybe at the most. 5 minutes and 4 seconds. They're blowing whistles. Something's going on.
Well, there was a little skirmish right there with Ponche and one of the I didn't see the numbers on him. And there was some back and forth, and Ponche actually threw an arm out. So let's see if they
Kenny, come on now.
Let's see if they do anything. But I didn't see all what happened beforehand.
On the 50-yard line over there.
Sideline warning, I guess, or unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike. But it looks like it's only against Tioga. Kenny Ponche's got to keep his cool there. Now you're hurting your offense. You got some momentum going, and then something like that.
Well, I'll tell you that the guy was all up in his grill and battling with him.
They're always going to see that last guy. They're not going to see the first guy. So you got to be cooler heads. Have got to prevail there. That cost your team. Look at this.
It was almost like Kenny still had the ball, and he was in there trying to paw at the ball to knock it out of his hands. But, they got to see that too and make that call as well.
Here we go. 2nd and long now for Tioga. Just when you had some momentum going. Case is going to roll out. There it is again to the right side. Josh Jacorian. Oh, Case waited until he was covered again. He was open at one point, but he held onto the ball a little too long. And that let the defender be able to get back to Jacorian. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long now for Tioga. And there's Coach Cook telling him, you got to throw the ball earlier when he's open. Just a little bit of hesitation on Case Malone's part right there. And that's why it's now 3rd and long here for Tioga. 37-7. Neville on top of Tioga here.
4:46 left.
Yep. Here in the 3rd quarter. Here we go. 2 receivers each side. Ponche is your running back. Case Malone, 3rd down here. You don't have to get it all back. There's that full blitz, and it's tipped at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th down for Tioga. There's that full-out blitz.
Quick hands down there. Kind of Tiger-esque. Kind of reminds me of my stinking cat at the house.
Again, when that full-out blitz, those receivers are supposed to have this turnaround. At that point, you break off your route. You just try to get open because you know your quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. 4 minutes, 12 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 37-7, Neville on top of Tioga. Here in Monroe, Louisiana, Ryan Reeves has had a busy night punting the ball. Here we go. Almost blocked again, but Ryan was able to get it off. Good Tioga bounce right there by the punter, Ryan Reeves. Ball's going to be spotted at the 39 yards. So good job, Ryan Reeves. on trying to flip field position right here. So with 3:42 left here in the third quarter, Tioga's trailing 37-7. Neville's got the ball. We'll be right back here on 446 Sports. And we're back here. Quarterback still on his feet here. Rolled out to the right side, and finally Tioga was able to push him out of bounds for a sack of about 4 yards. And finally, they still weren't able to really wrap up the young man. He's so, like I said, he's not big in stature, but he's very quick-footed.
Yeah.
And but that's going to be a sack for Tioga. And so that's going to bring up second and about 14 now.
They may have greased him down a little bit, you know, kind of like you do on the what do you call it, surfboards. Rubbed him down with some wax, maybe.
Yep. Trip receivers to the left side here for Neville. He's looking to throw, and there he is. Why are we not wrapping up Gunnar Delaney?
There's a block to the back.
That's almost intercepted by Jacorian Norris. But we're so bent on shoulder tackles or slinging them instead of holding him down and pulling him down. Great job by Gunnar Delaney to get back there. So I'm not taking anything away from him, but hold on to him and don't try to sling him down, pull him down with you, and that's a huge loss. Instead, it's only a incomplete pass. So 3rd and long now for Neville.
Missed a good block to the back there to get a call on it as well.
Sam Pignaro is the quarterback for Neville. And a good little screen pass by 88 and missed tackle by Elliot Frugier. And there he goes all the way for a first down. So that's how important it is to make the tackle. And they're fighting over here again. The offensive lineman is coming at Jacorian here at the 40-yard line. And there's a lot of jawing going around right now between these two teams.
They might be trying to get him out again.
First down, Neville. I mean, you know, you talk. That's part of football. The trash talk is part of the game, but you got to be smart in certain situations. So, again, a 3rd and long turns into a 1st and 10 for Neville because of poor tackling. And now Neville's got the ball on the Tioga 49. Stanford, he's going to throw it again to number 81, incomplete. Thank goodness, Karlinski Lloyd, and you're seeing a whole bunch of back and forth between the offensive defensive line. That's A.J. Adams and the offensive lineman for number 66 for Neville. It's a lot going on. That's Tyler Brown, the offensive lineman. A lot of jawing going on. Got a game next week, so be smart. Do not get thrown out of this ball game.
A lot of aggression going on. It might be because it's 71 degrees out there and we're playing football. But
that's right. 37-7 right now. Neville on top of Tioga. 2nd and 10. Ball spotted at the Tioga 49-yard line. And these last few minute and a half here on this drive has been a lot of jawing back and forth. Quarterback's looking again. Rolls out to the right. Makes one man meet, still on his feet. And he's throwing shoulders down. I love it. Hey, I like the young man. Number 15, scrappy little ball player. Instead of just running out of bounds, he's going to drop the shoulder and try to make the tackle.
Hey, there we are. Wrong button. Yep.
43-yard line.
That's only going to be a pickup of, it's going to be a pickup about 5, 6, 7 yards. Excuse me, 6 yards. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 4 now for Neville. Again, pretty much been going for it quite a bit on 4th down. So this is 2 downs to get 4 yards. Tioga has been getting some pressure in the backfield on this. Just has not been able to wrap him up. But right now is the time where Caleb Andrews, our champion, can make a big hit and try to lose some yardage right here. They're going to hand it off to 16. 16 still on his feet, falling forward, and that's going to be enough for a first down, Neville. And first down ball should be spotted at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, and Tioga, like you said, they're doing a good job of an attempt to tackle, that sling out that we had back here on the quarterback. But I will say it, Neville is doing a really good job, as Tiger-esque as it is, staying on their feet.
Absolutely. Ball is at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, Neville here now. 37-7 with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the third quarter. He's going to hand it off up the middle, 16 again. Cuts back to the right side, and all he's doing,
wow,
what a
footwork.
What a running back right here for Neville, and still on his feet, following his lead blockers, and going to get all the way down. Karlinski Lloyd's going to tackle him at the 1-yard line. But that young man, my goodness, that is Tardashi Lemons. That is the junior running back.
Wow.
And what a cut that man can make on a dime. And Neville in scoring position right here.
Pulled his back foot kind of like if you were slalom skiing to slow down and to make another cut on the board.
Might as well give it to him, and he's untouched.
Finish it off.
Touchdown, Neville here. What a great run. You know, you got to give that young man the credit.
Yes.
Lemons with the 1-yard touchdown run. Another touchdown by Neville, 43-7 with the extra point pending. Oh, they're going for the 2-point conversion here, it looks like.
Well, no, they can always close it.
Right, but, I mean, I'm looking. I don't see the kicker. Oh, no, there he is. Deals at the end, yeah, number 47. So here he comes. He'll drop back
They
up.
haven't even started the play clock. There, now it goes.
Here comes Deal to kick the extra point. 1 minute, 13 seconds left here. Kick is up. Kick is good. 44-7. Neville on top of Tioga. We're going to take a break here with 1 minute, 13 seconds left here in the third quarter on 446 Sports.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Welcome back, everybody, here. 44-7. Tioga trails Neville here with 1 minute, 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. And out comes the Neville special teams. Trying to keep level-headed here. We're going to make sure that nobody gets injured and nobody does anything to get thrown out. So it's going to be kicking to Jacorian again at the 5-yard line. Jacorian going to run to the left side. Good block right there. Jacorian to the 50, to the 40. Still on his feet. Finally getting drugged down about the 30-yard line right there. So a great job. It's a 70-yard return. We'll say 65-yard return by Jacorian Norris to get Tioga deep into Neville territory. It is a final at Pineville High School. Ash 50, Pineville 14. Menard on top, 16-0. Scott Mills tells us 35-34. Caldwell on top of Buckeye. Don't know if that's a final or not, but so far it looks like Menard is a final. Ash and Pineville is a final. Again, Tioga comes into this game tonight 7-1 without our star running back, Mr. Travis Adams, having a foot injury. So Kenny Ponce has come in, and it was going to be a tough night for anybody. It's just this Neville team is very, very big, very strong. But again, not over.
What was the finals? I'm sorry.
50-14. Ash over Pineville.
Oh, wow, they did score.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
Scored 2 touchdowns there. 16-0. Menard gets the win. Here we go. Mr. Malone in the shotgun. 2 receivers top of your screen. One is Keewan Kyle at the bottom. They're going to hand it off to Kenny Ponce, and Kenny's going to get right back to the original line of scrimmage. Nothing else. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Okay, 50-14. What else do we have from Buckeye?
Buckeye, right now, I don't know if it's a final, but it's 35-34 Caldwell on top of Buckeye. And Menard beat Rose Pine 16-0.
Travis Adams on the carry, no gain, Second down and 10.
Travis Adams getting credit for the carry while he sits over here in his shorts.
I'm sorry, did you tell me a Menard also or not?
Yes, I did.
I missed it then.
My goodness, here we go, 16-0.
Okay.
Menard on top of Rose Pine. Just picking with you, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
I know you got a lot going on.
They're
going to blow that
one.
one whistle. That's going to be I believe that's going to be a timeout. Tioga. 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. 44-7 Neville on top of Tioga. Here at Bill Rupel Stadium here in Monroe, Louisiana, home of the Neville Tigers. We call them Neville U. You ever get a chance to come watch a ball game here, the facilities here are fantastic.
My goodness, are
You're
they
in for
ever.
a treat. Everything is just beautifully done. It's very college-esque, the way that the Neville Tigers, especially their field house and their little party areas and everything, it's just very, very beautiful.
I think they ought to give tours. I think one of the things, if you're coming up here and you ought to have the option to take a tour, and I would say Mr. Stuart Shelby does a great job.
Yeah,
he knows a lot about this, and there's several people we met that are on that technology
we
staff.
got offered if we wanted to go to the sauna.
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know?
And I didn't tell you this while you were on the phone outside. He offered, said, hey, you plan on coming up to Neville? I got a spot for you.
You hear that, Doug Gann? Doug Gann, get ready. Chuck's getting recruited over here. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 for Tioga. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Case Malone in the shotgun. He's going to roll out to the right side. He's got a little bit of help. Going to throw it to Josh Lloyd. Josh Lloyd is hit. They're going to say he was inbounds. Going to pick up only a handful of yards, if any. Yeah, I mean, he's basically back again to the original line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 10 now.
And that's going to end the third quarter.
Yep, that's going to do it for your third quarter here. 44-7, Neville on top of Tioga here, going into the fourth quarter on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Tioga trails 44-7 here against Neville Tigers here in Monroe, Louisiana. Tioga's offense has been able to not do much tonight. It's been a tough go thus far.
It has.
For your Tioga Indians offense. Defense, I mean, the score really, the defense has not been that bad tonight. The 44 points has just been, this Tioga defense has just been pretty much stuck on the field the entire night.
And you and I talking about it on the way up, we knew that this was going to be a big Neville challenge for us.
Yes.
For our Indians. And it has been. But they are very well coached, very well played, very well seasoned, and they stand to win this one. And next week will be their only away game of their whole.
It's also their regular season finale.
Yes.
They had a bye the last week.
This is the 8th final home game for them of this season, and it's also the week 8 game. And so next week they have one away game for this season. And if they continue to win, it's very possible they would be number 2 in the
absolutely right behind Rustin,
district. Yep.
Who beat them earlier in the year. Case looks to throw, and he does against a good job of breaking the tackle right there for Tioga. That's Josh Lloyd again on the catch, and just going to be just short of, I say just short, that's going to bring up 4th and about 5 for Tioga. But Josh Lloyd trying to make something happen. Out comes Case Malone and the offense here with 11 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the ball game. I guess that's going to be the punt team's going to come out here. 4th and 4.
Yep. Listen, it's us, almost in sync there.
I'm telling you, been doing this a long time, buddy. 11 minutes, 23 seconds left here in the ball game. Ryan Reeves getting ready. He's had a very busy night.
He has.
Avoiding, because they look like they're bringing the house again. Now,
He didn't shy away from it, that's for sure.
Here's another Tioga bounce. And we got a flag here. We got a helmet here. We got all kind of stuff going here. Number 17 yelling at somebody. I believe that's Bates for you Tioga Indians. Number 22, yeah, Kentavious Bates. Number 17 got his helmet. And let's see what the flag is. Again, the old adage. They're always going to get that last guy.
They're pointing.
Yep, and it looks like it's probably going to go against Bates.
Looks like it's against Tioga.
They could have been all kind of jawing it. I mean,
if they pointed that way, that is now Neville on that side of the field, but let's see.
We're going to see what we got here.
Personal foul face mask
against Tioga. Like I said, they get that last guy.
Got to keep you cool.
Yeah.
Still got 2 games left this season.
That's right. All right, Neville's going to get the ball after a pretty decent punt by Ryan Reeves. We're going to find out where they're spotting it. Man, they're marching it now. I thought the penalty looks like it was on Neville now.
Well, they're coming down here where the end of the run was, where they stopped the ball.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
Here we go, and now he's going to count it off and get the spot. This is where you and your math comes in. You get to add numbers
15?
and find, yeah.
Yeah, and I was sitting there just counting 1, 2,
just
3,
1,
4.
2.
I was just seeing how many yards he's going to give him.
Ball is spotted at the 38-yard line. Looks to be another quarterback in the ball game here. That's
10.
number 10. He's going to hand the ball off, and big tackle right there by Tioga. And they're still going. That is number 68 for your Tioga Indians, and I just don't want anybody to get thrown out. You got to be careful, Preston. Preston Ivy getting him a pancake right there, which offensive coaches like to. They like to see that, but Preston's on the defense.
If you can get one on defense, more power to you, huh?
Yeah, buddy. All right, that's number 10 coming in the ball game for that's Brock Jordan.
For the Neville Tigers?
For the Neville Tigers, yeah. That is a junior quarterback, Brock Jordan. He's going to hand it off, and Tioga gets in the backfield here. Good job right there. And that is number 46, Elliot Fruge, initial tackle right there.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of running and staying in bounds at all cost here.
10 minutes, 21 seconds left here in the ball game. And, of course, this is Neville's probably their JV team kind of deal coming in, their third stringers. Again, they have 100 players on the roster just for varsity. Maybe a little more than that, probably about 110 to be honest. But Brock Jordan is the quarterback, third and long now. Tioga being able to get a little bit of pressure on the offensive line here of Neville. He's going to hand it off again, and there's Tioga to bring him down. It's going to bring up 4th down as long as no penalties get here. Good job by the Tioga defensive line, and out comes a couple of Tioga Indians that hadn't got a lot of playing time. Wyatt Smith comes into the ball game. A.J. Adams comes out of the ball game.
Jacoria Norris back to around the 20 to receive this punt.
Here is Jacoria. Like to see him do something again. Kenny Ponche into the game. There's the kick. Just a little pooch. That's right up Jacoria. He's going to let that bounce. Oh, he's going to take it and run to the left side, trying to break tackles. Jacoria trying to make something happen and gets the ball back up to about the 23-yard line. We're going to keep it here as well. 44-7. Tioga's trailing here with 9 minutes left here in the ball game. Out comes the Tioga offense, just trying to get some momentum going here, and just try to get some momentum to go in to next week at the reservation against a very good Peabody team.
They do.
Peabody, we were talking to our buddy here tonight here at Neville, and said that he was very impressed with that Peabody team that came up here a couple of weeks ago. Said it got some very good athletes on that team, 2 kids that can run very, very good. So
it's a complete difference from years past.
Correct.
From what you would see out of there. So he's watched them progress a bit.
Here we go. Tioga trying to make something happen. second string in the ball game for Neville. Case Malone's going to flip it. That is Kervin Johnson. Kervin still on his feet and brought down about the 30-yard line. Going to pick up about 3 yards. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for Tioga. Got to get in a little bit of a hurry up. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the ball game.
25-yard line.
Like to see Tioga try to spread the ball down the field a little bit if we can try to get something happen here. 35-34 still. Caldwell on top of Buckeye. But try to get a score from the
Menard game?
No, that was a final. Menard won that game against. Yeah, trying to get a score on that Bunkie Gina game.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny Ponche with the carry falls forward for about a yard and a half, but it's still going to bring up 3rd and about 7. I will try to get here. I know our buddy Mr. Brett McCormick is there. I'll try to see if I can follow that young guy on Twitter.
Twitter rapid thumbs he has. Or X, whatever it's called now. I don't know. Yeah. It's still going to be called Twitter. It's kind of like LCU, still Louisiana College, LC to me.
Right. Tioga 3rd and 7 now. All right, here we go. 2 receivers, top screen, 1 at the bottom. Roll out by Case. He's going to throw it just out of the reach of Christian Isles. It's going to bring up 4th down here. And I'm sure the Tioga team's probably going to go for it here with 7 minutes, 23 seconds left here in the ball game.
Number 91, it looks like, for Neville there's limping off pretty good.
I was wrong. Out comes the punt team. Again, trying to get a score on that.
Still 3rd down. Shouldn't be the punt team. Oh, flag.
They just haven't. Another personal foul, Tioga.
Oh, somebody looks like he was. Whitehead did some kind of motion like somebody kicked at somebody.
Yeah, they just had never. They didn't move the down marker. It is 4th down. Out comes the punt team deep in their own area. It's just.
Dead ball foul.
Yep.
That'll hurt you every time.
Can't find Brett, but I sure can find Mr. Lamar Gafford. 5 minutes ago, it was Gina 30, Bunkie 22 with 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. What a ball game. 2 teams going 8-0 or 7-0. Ryan Reeves with another punt, not his best. And there's number 29. He's going to catch that, and he's going to get all the way down to about the 15-yard line until he's finally pushed out of bounds. And Josh Lloyd still pushing when it's out of bounds.
Right.
Got to get these young men riled up here. We got to get them wrangled. They're making some really, really. And I know it's frustrating. You know, you're not playing your best tonight here. But we got these penalties are absolutely brutal, giving even more field position.
On the dead run, advance the ball.
Those flags are thrown towards the field, not where he was pushing him out.
I mean, Josh Lloyd is, he was
Whitehead here
on the track over here pushing.
Holding against Neville.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Or block to the back.
Yep. It's hard for us to see the signal. He's facing the opposite way of us tonight. So
holding is pulling the hand down,
yes.
Block to the back, still holding the hand, but the hand is open,
outwards.
facing out.
Yep. But again, ball still spotted at the 29-yard line. With the Neville offense coming in. And they
7-10 left.
Very happy about running the ball every time last time here. 44-7, Neville on top. And there's another run to the outside.
Oh, ball comes way out.
Loose. And
he flipped that one out.
By Gunnar Delaney. And Gunnar picks it up and brings it all the way back here. And don't throw the ball in the air. Don't throw a flag. Don't throw a flag. I love the excitement by Gunnar. Great job of picking it up and going. I don't see a flag. Thank goodness. All right. He got excited at the end. He threw that ball way up in the air. I just didn't want to delay a game called. But good job, Gunnar Delaney, of seeing what's going on, picking it up and gone. So Tioga offense gets to come back onto the field here, and then we got a good swap of possession of field here Ball's going to be spotted at the 40-yard line, and Tioga can make something happen here towards the end of this ball game.
Let's see if this is Gunnar Delaney. Nope. Don't know what's happening with my instant replays. They're not working for me right now.
Here they come. Kervin Johnson, bottom of your screen. Ja'Cory Norris at the top of your screen. Handoff to Ponche. Falls forward. Oh, they still going at it back and forth, going back and forth. I thought I saw something fly up in the air, but I think it might have been a pom-pom.
Let's hope so.
Because, you know, their pom-poms are almost same color. That goldish yellow, you know.
Right.
So pick up of about 3 yards there for Tioga, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 7. 2 receivers each side. Kenny Ponche to the left to Case Malone. Man in motion is Ja'Cory. Low snap. They're going to give it to Ja'Cory to the left side. He cuts back up, follows the blocker, still on his feet, and finally pulled out of bounds. Good tackle by number 26. A lot of talking. A lot of talking here.
A lot of jaw jacking.
Good job right there by Ja'Cory Norris to get out of bounds, stop the clock. They're not stopping the clock. I guess he didn't get out of bounds. I thought he did.
Yeah, I think
anyway, first down to Tioga. You can hear the Tioga Band of Indians right here by us. Didn't bring the whole band tonight, just brought a few here. Case Malone.
Pep band, whatever.
Yep. You're going to bring it to Josh Lloyd, cuts to the inside, then cuts back to the right side, still on his feet. There's a flag. And that's normally in the line of blocking the back or a holding penalty right there, but we're going to get the official call from the White Hat. With 5 minutes, 41 seconds left here in the ball game.
They're chatting about it down there.
Trying to find out where the White Hat is. There he is.
Yep, we got him on the screen.
When all else fails, look at the screen, Billy.
That's why I have it here.
That's exactly right. I'm trying to strain my eyes and see when I just got it right here in front of me. And let's see what the official call is.
Looks like he's conferring with Coach Cook, possibly, but let's see.
No. There, now he's, I think he was talking to the side judge.
He's not happy. Oh, they're waving it.
Picking it up. So, that's a Tioga first down.
And again, like we've talked about before, like seeing that conversations happening down there.
Absolutely.
Somebody's.
Oh, coach is not happy. I think he coach for Neville. Not happy.
Not at all. Which, you know, I can understand that. But
44-7 here. 5 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the ball game. Tioga trails Neville 44-7. Tioga's offense trying to get something going here has been shut out tonight. This offense has. The one score by your Tioga Indians was a 99-yard return touchdown by Ja'Cory Norris, who also had a 65-yard punt return. A little bit earlier, or was that a kick return? No, it was a kickoff return.
It's a kickoff return, yep.
Kickoff return there, just tackled here. Had a forced fumble. Gunnar Delaney picks it up, carries it all the way into Neville territory, and that's where we lead right now.
Take it from a local guy. There's no better choice than Pregame.
Here we go with the Tioga offense. Kervin Johnson, Josh Lloyd on your near side, Ja'Cory and Ryan Reeves at the top of your screen, Case Malone and Kenny Ponche in the backfield.
I'd like to see an offensive score here.
Ja'Cory, there's a fake to Kenny. Oh, yeah, they were waiting on that. And there Kenny Ponche's got to come out of the ball game as his helmet comes off. I think it's the second time we've seen Kenny's helmet come off tonight. Gina and Bunkie, two 7-0 teams trying to get in the same district, trying to get to 8-0, and it's been so far pretty exciting. I don't have 3 minutes ago, starting the fourth quarter, it's 30-22. Gina on top of Bunkie. What a matchup, man. Those two teams have scored a lot of points this year. Case Malone in the shotgun. Again, same formation. Ja'Cory, they give it to Ja'Cory again, trying to follow by Ja'Cory. Tries to cut back in, but number 26 for Neville
takes his feet out from underneath him.
Jaden Reed with the big hit here, and that's going to bring up 3rd and goal to go for your Tioga Indians with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the ball game. Tioga trails 44-7 here at Bill Rubel Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. home of the Neville University Tigers. As you can see, the Tioga fans not too thrilled with the outcome tonight here as the clock continues to run for Tioga. 4 minutes, 16 seconds left here, third down.
Tight package here.
Yep, Case Malone calls for it. He's going to roll out to the right side. That's good. Looking to throw. Watch Reeves right over the middle. Touchdown, Tioga. Case Malone to Ryan Reeves for the touchdown. That looks to be trying to get a 7-yard touchdown reception from Case Malone to Ryan Reeves.
Yeah, my instant replays are not working for some reason. I have to look into that. They were doing great earlier.
Ryan Reeves has been everywhere tonight. Punting like crazy. Never seems to be leaving the field. He did, and a good touchdown reception right there by Ryan Reeves. First one for the offense tonight. Bridges misses the extra point. It's very bad shank left here. So with 4 minutes left here in the ball game, 44-13, Tioga trails. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come right back on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Here we go, everybody. Kickoff here with 4 minutes left here in the ball game. Tioga trails 44-13. A 7-yard touchdown reception from Ryan Reeves from Case Malone for Tioga's first offensive touchdown of the ball game. As here we go, Ethan Bridges, he missed the extra point. Gonna be kicking off right here.
Watch for something special here, I believe.
Here we go for Tioga. Ethan Bridges, the freshman kicker. He's going to kick it off to number 16. He's going to bobble it, but get control. That is Lemons. And finally brought down. And a whole lot of hitting. There goes the flag from all the way on this far side here. And that might be one of the late hit on Neville. I think that's going to be against Neville.
Yeah, they hit number 19 pretty late there.
Christian Isles threw his hands up like, hey, what about that? And it looks like, again, don't know for sure, but it looked like a possible penalty on Neville here. Yep. There it is.
Looks like a block to the back is what they're calling that one.
And that'll back up Neville even more. So, again, here we go.
Stat padding if they had to, 3:49 left to play in the game.
That's it. 44-13, Tioga trails. Appreciate everybody watching back home.
And away.
All over the country. We got people in Panama watching it on the big screen at a bar. I love it. How awesome is that? That makes my night.
What kind of connections do you have to be in Panama to ask them to play, hey, can you put our team up there?
Hand off to the right side. Going to get hit immediately, but breaks a tackle. And, wow, goodness, these young men are phenomenal athletes for Neville. Finally, Jacorian, they're just trying to rip the ball out is all they're doing. Finally, the whistle is blown, and that's going to be close, if not a first down. It should be pretty close to the sticks there.
Yeah, they're waving it on.
Yep, there's a first down. But had him in the backfield, Chuck. I mean, he had 3 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the ball game, and had him in the backfield but could not get him down, and then now that clock's going to continue to run.
I'll be surprised kind of surprised Neville's snapping the ball so quickly.
Yep. Trying to get this quarterback a little bit of playing time. There's number 20 to the left side.
Little forward pass there.
Yeah, and Tioga, he left his feet and then got hit. And then if you look around, there's a whole bunch of people on the ground.
There's some flopping going on.
There's people hitting the ground 10 yards away from the play.
Yeah, there's some flopping going on.
There's flopping going on, but there's also hitting a little bit after the whistle or away from the play. But, hey,
But
that is football, buddy.
But I will say some of the hits do not warrant those falls.
True.
Unless your feet just are not underneath you, but, yeah.
All right, here we go. 2 minutes, 31 seconds left here in the ball game. 2nd and 10 now. Neville on top, 44-13. Tioga looking like they're going to suffer their first district loss tonight, as Neville's going to stay undefeated with one more district game next week for Neville at Franklin Parish, as Tioga is going to travel home to play Peabody. Breaks one tackle, finally brought down out of bounds, I believe.
They're going to
roll it. Yeah.
That's good.
2 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the ball game. They're going to keep
Sound
rolling.
like
Third
a whistle
down.
blowing to stop something.
That's going to be a timeout probably. Big
They're
Brody
talking about
Goodo
it.
coming back into the ball game. Number 68, Preston Rodriguez, coming out of the ball game. And doesn't look like Coach.
Unsportsmanlike against Tioga.
That's Preston Rodriguez. That's Coach Cook. And look at Coach Cook right now.
Where's he
You
at?
can see his hands on his hips right here, right next to Preston. Cost Tioga a first down right there. Had him 3rd and long. Unsportsman, and it's been like that a lot tonight. Got to keep our head on it, guys.
Yeah.
I know it's a battle out there. know it's a battle. And Preston has been getting hit late a lot all night long, and he just kind of got fed up with it right there. So 1st and 10 for Neville, now ball at the 45-yard line. They're just going to try to eat that clock down a little bit here.
I would.
Minute 42 seconds left in the ball game.
Stamp of character right there. Just let it.
They're going to snap fumble.
Oh, fumble.
And don't know. I think Neville fell back on it, I believe. Minute 28 seconds as the clock continues to run. And Neville, Neville falls on it. Again, 44-13. Neville on top of Tioga. They're going to lose a couple of yards right there, but it's going to bring up 2nd and 12. And Neville is going to get maybe one more snap, and then that should do it. Minute left here on the game clock. And so Tioga finally gets a score offensively right at the end of the game. Hadn't been a whole lot of spark plugs. There's been a lot of jawing tonight. People unhappy. And my goodness, he was he finally gets out onto the field here. Still moving. And 41 seconds left here.
10 on the clock.
10 on the clock. Yeah,
Play
it's
clock.
just, just trying to eat the clock best they can here. And here comes the snap.
Maybe just
and they'll hand
stop
it off,
Nope.
and just number 7 is going to run it. Josh Lloyd, the first guy
Missed
there,
him.
missed a tackle, and then brought down, and that is going to do it. Tioga will not even call a timeout. So 18 seconds, T-bone ticking. 44-13 is going to be your final here from Monroe, Louisiana. And Neville lived up to the hype, Chuck, and it
Yes, they
is
did.
exactly what we thought here. So that's going to do it for tonight's game here. We're going to take our final timeout. When we come back, we're going to talk to you a little bit about our Southern Air cool play of the game, kind of give you a little bit of a recap what's going on here, and we'll be right back. It is a final, 44-13, Neville on top of Tioga on 446 Sports.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.